Nope, I hear you. The only thing I see here is Great Weapon Master that adds that +5 and +10.
Yeah, Sharpshooter should do something similar.
Yeah, Sharpshooter's the same but different. If that made sense.
Yep, same thing. Long range does not impose disadvantage. Your ranged weapon attacks ignore half cover and 3/4 cover, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
And before you make an attack with a ranged weapon that you're proficient with, you can choose to take a -5 penalty to the attack roll. If the attack hits, you add +10 to the attack's damage. That's always nice. That was Swole's jam.
I like it. I'm taking that.
High risk, high reward. Alright, so I think I have the stream going. I think people can hear us. I think that's good enough for us to do our recap. It'll be a little bit casual as we get things fired up and caught up here. And hopefully Wiz will be able to join us to get his character in play.
Casey, one question.
Yeah, fire away.
For feats, you have a choice to either or. It's either a stat increase or a feat.
Correct.
Both.
Correct. Stat increase or a feat, though there are a couple of feats that do have minor stat increases.
Yeah, they add like 1 or so, right? Whatever.
You got it.
So that means I cannot take my 2 increase then.
Correct.
It's
Correct.
either or.
Yeah.
You got it.
The sharpshooter's pretty nice, though. I mean,
Sharpshooter, that would be the one if you're going archer. That'd be the one to go with because +10 damage is nice. -5 to hit usually isn't too bad.
and Himo rolls high, so you're usually pretty good.
And soon Canada too. It's going to be legalized in the next October now.
Oh my god.
That was quite a transition, but I like it.
No, I like it. Rolls high. That was good. Very nice. Very nice. So on that note, welcome to the stream. We're doing a little bit of catch-up, so there will be a little more talking than action, at least for a little bit here, and hopefully Wiz will join us in a little bit to finish up his player. Himo is...
I think he just came online.
Did he? Cool. Himo is getting caught up on level. He has reached level 4 with us. And you guys have made your way to Red Lark.
Which looks oddly like a town in Barovia.
It does not. Actually, I guess it does a little bit. Well, that's what you get for having the same artist do all the maps. I forget the fella's name now, though. Is it on here somewhere? Sign your maps, dude. I don't see your name. But
It's signed. It's that little MS that's on the bottom left corner, and it stands for Michael Schley or Michael Shea or something like that.
I need big, easy to read letters. Like, just scribble all over the whole thing. But not the token layer. That was dumb. Let's turn on some of the things you guys know. And let's kick back to the big map, talk about where you guys have been and where you're going. So, the party started off making their way around the towns on the Sword Coast, seeking to prove their nobility and establish a stronghold where they could strengthen the faith of their followers, establish one of the good kind of cults, and improve the world. Some of the party were travelers from a distant land, also seeking to enlighten the masses. Others clerics, some seeking to atone for dubious pasts, but all in all, looking to do what they could to improve the world and their own reputations within it. In Greenest, they came upon the remnants of a dragon and kobold attack. They pursued those kobolds who had made off with dragon eggs to the south. They fought some lizard folk, recovered a hatching egg, and allowed it to continue hatching, and now have a wormling dragon with them. They returned to Greenest, where they were met by representative of the Lord's Alliance. The Lord's Alliance, one of the factions on the Sword Coast. They do good in their own way. They mentioned troubles far to the north in Red Lark, north even of Waterdeep, on the long road. A delegation had gone missing, and there were rumors of cults and cultists possibly related to those that were causing trouble here in Greenest, or perhaps with their own agenda. The party made their way west to Baragost, and then on towards Candlekeep, where they were able to attain passage on a ship. While aboard ship, they encountered a few adventures. A member of the crew who was swept off the ship by an errant breeze that was recovered by the heroics of the party. They fought off Kuatoa, mad fish people, Sahagin, not so mad, but very angry fish people, and other dangers of the deep. They then made their way through Baldur's Gate and on and up to Waterdeep. From Waterdeep, they took the long road headed north and have now arrived in Red Lark, where the disturbance of the cult has cast a shadow on the town. People are nervous, whispering of all sorts of troubles. So, let's kick on over to Red Lark here. And talk about some of the stuff that you guys have found. Alright. Now, any questions so far or comments in between to catch people up on stuff I skipped? Because that was a super condensed version.
Yep, so the same person who went overboard later died in the Kuatoa attack.
She did, unfortunately.
Thymos was very unhappy about that, but was happy to make a new friend named Shtick.
Shtick! Yes, Shtick. Shtick did also disembark when the ship reached Waterdeep, but did not join you on the long road north.
That's sad. Would have been nice to have another talking.
Perhaps she'll catch up with you, she assures.
Are there like cultists walking around the town? Like, what's it? I know people are scared, but is it like Barovia levels of disaster, or are we is it just like?
It is more of a
or Valaki, I should say.
It is not a Barovian Valaki level of trouble here. So people in the town. Red Lark itself is really only known outside of the immediate area for one thing, crumble cake, which is sort of a meaty, mashed together, high protein snack that they make, they sell, people eat, and it kind of gets you through the day, but it's very gamey. It's made of wild fowl and nuts and all sorts of other bits that are very, very filling and not very tasty.
Gross. What's that called again?
That is crumble cake.
Sorry, crumble cake.
Crumble cake. Other than that, the town...
Thymos,
Good?
Thymos would have probably purchased one, tried it, and been like, blech, and then drizzled some honey on it that was picked up from one of the towns at the stop that we had made on the boat.
Actually, it's already got some honey in it. That's kind of what's used to glue and harden it together. If you imagine kind of like those homemade protein bars / balls that you can make, which has got a lot of greasy, gamey meat, some nuts, some honey, all kind of smashed together and then allowed to harden.
Yeah.
That's sort of what you got there.
So take scrapple and cover it in honey, leave it out in the sun, and there is crumble cake.
There's your crumble cake. You got it.
Yes.
Now, they dust it.
Mix in some bird food.
Mix in some bird food. I was going to say,
good
they
roughage.
dust it with some nuts. So you got a lot of flax. You know, you got your hemp. You know, that's good for it. Good roughage. Forces everything through. But that is Red Lark's famed crumble cake. Aside from the famed crumble cake, the town's really just a crossroads. It happens to sit on the long road. It happens to be about a day's journey from anywhere else. And there is a quarry there where they mine stone, so they're able to maintain a little bit of roadway. They were able to build houses, but it's not really a center of commerce. However, people have had some problems in the area. Just recently, a delegation, a fairly large one, has disappeared. Now, delegations do go missing. Even a well-armed party can be waylaid. But normally there's signs of battle. There's trouble. There's something. These just vanished. Throughout the town, there's all manner of rumor and story. People saying that they're seeing ghosts near old graves. The miners that work the quarry say that come evening, strange figures appear at the tops of the quarry and watch them while wearing stone masks. People in town have also started to go missing. 3 so far. Just sort of a creepy, eerie sensation. Now, it could be bandits. There's always bandits. It could be wild animals. But the Lord's Alliance and several other factions have been interested enough to call you in to see what you can turn up in the area. Now, there are a number of stores and services available. There's a shrine, an all faiths shrine, so any priest is welcome. Imdar, the priest, he's a follower of Tempest, but seems rather forthright, seems rather up and up. Lemura, a female acolyte devoted to Soon, is also serving at the shrine. There's some taverns. The inn, the Swinging Sword, reasonably nice, luxurious. If you were to compare it to the rest of the area, maybe a little beneath the current crew. The proprietor, Kalesa, human. She's about 40. Deals with her family and the inn. Member in good standing of the town. There's a tavern, we'll call it, but it's more of just a place where people open kegs of ale. It's called the Helm at High Sun. It's a place where you drink, and you don't stop till you stop. There's a boarding house. Definitely a little lower scale than your folks, but for laborers and travelers, Mother Yolanta's is the place to be. Wagoneers, Wainwrights, leather stores, clothiers, bakeries. Of course, there's a smithy. a fairly sizable chicken and poultry farm, butcher, and the trade houses for the stone. A weaponsmith. Well, more of a weapon merchant.
So you said there was an inn and a tavern.
There's an inn, a tavern, and a boarding house, kind of in decreasing order where you might want to end up at.
Okay. How are people reacting to this group of people coming through with a black dragon?
Well, so that's a question I'm going to turn back around to you and ask for some clarification on. You do have a wagon. You do have... sorry, it wasn't horses you got. Was it bison?
It was oxen.
Oxen. So you have a oxen-drawn wagon. You do have a wormling dragon in it. Are you just rolling on up with him looking out the side like a big old Saint Bernard, or how are we doing this?
Yeah, there's no reason why not.
Yeah, go loud, go proud.
No reason why not. That is a phrase I would not use to describe this particular situation. But
I like it.
He's a baby dragon.
He's cute. You know.
It's a harmless, baby, chaotic evil dragon.
Yeah.
You know,
Not...
just because he is supposed to be chaotic evil, according to some stupid book, doesn't mean that he has to be.
Exactly. Everybody
and what happened when you rub his belly? Does he turn around and shake his leg and goes on his back?
He's
this
real.
Good question.
Go ahead.
I'm going to pet his belly.
He's not super into being petted. Groomed,
Even if I give him good scritches?
Groomed is one thing. Petted and scritches are another. So how are you approaching this like he's a puppy and you're scritching under his chin? Or are you approaching this like he's a, creature deserving of being bathed? Are you worshiping him? Or like, hey buddy?
Just familiarity.
Yeah, he's not such a big fan. You get a little... Don't.
But it's okay. It feels good, right?
It is beneath me.
Yes, your belly is beneath you.
That actually gets a little bit of a chuckle from him. He's like,
This is good. This is going to work out, guys. This dragon is going to work out. These are not ominous at all.
Nothing here. So, as you guys do make your way into town, if I could ask, whoever is on point, meaning whoever is your face person grandstanding, hey, it's okay, this is a dragon, but that's chill, to roll me a charisma roll of some sort as to how you're doing that. That could be a grand performance as you enter. That could be just, hey, it's on the sly, a little deception, perhaps some persuasion. Which way would you like to go with it?
Oh, I mean, I probably have the best charisma stat, but I don't know if I have the best persuasion.
You can approach it any way you like.
I have a 10 charisma, so I am out.
Healy appeals to a select market. The wounded and dying. That's his key demographic there.
It's very niche, but in high demand.
Yeah, screw it. I will do a persuasion. Just kind of a, yeah, it's a dragon, but that's okay. He's a friend. He doesn't bite. He doesn't hate people.
I can give you guidance.
Ooh,
boom.
This is good. Oof.
You don't need
that D4. I don't care. I'm rolling that D4.
I feel that D4 is a good
26.
thing to roll. That is a solid roll. So as you do make your way into town, there's that immediate, hey, this looks like a big armored raiding party with a dragon. Oh, wait, I guess it's okay? Maybe? Yeah, it's fine. I mean, if they can tame a dragon, they must.
Keep up with other things around here.
Yes.
See? So good.
They are problem
Proves that we are good.
solvers.
Yes, proves that we are problem solvers. You have problem, we solve.
So, as you do make your way into town, where would you first head? To the inn, to the shrines, seeking out the mayor? What's sort of top of mind for the party as they arrive? The constable? General store?
I don't know. What time of day is it?
We'll say you get there around noon. You guys have a wagon and oxen and no real load to bear. Since every time there is a big load, the dragon eats it.
You want to find someplace to put the dragon first?
No.
The
Dragon
tavern?
stays with us.
I mean, you want to get lodging first?
Might be good to do. Yeah, lodging sounds good.
All right. So you do stop into the Swinging Sword. Kaelessa Urkel is the proprietor and matriarch of her family, a pleasant, sturdy woman. She bustles out to greet you. Oh, good day. Wonderful to have such a... And she looks at you, and the dragon, and at you, and the dragon, and at you, and the dragon, and then at you.
Is there a problem?
Well, I suppose not. That is a dragon, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
His
it
name is
is.
Primrose.
Huh. Well, we don't see many of those in the inn. What can I do for you all?
Yeah, we figure we're going to be here for a little bit and might need to secure some lodging.
Well, we'd be happy to put some rooms aside for you. I'm sorry, I just don't know. Do you stable dragons or does he get a room?
He'll be sharing a...
Wonderful. So one of the larger rooms then. And she makes arrangements for you and provides you with the appropriate billing. Now, do you mind if I ask why you're all here? You're obviously a fairly notable party, but I hadn't heard anyone was coming.
What's their name? The Lord's Alliance?
The Lord's Alliance, yep.
Yeah. The Lord's Alliance sent us. They heard that there were some troubles up in the parts to look.
Oh, you're here to deal with those fell magics. Wonderful. It's been just horrible. Just winds blowing hot when they should be cold, fogs that persist for the sunlight, just terrible things.
Interesting. Do you know where we might be able to get more information about this? Like suspected locations and that sort of thing?
Well, I can certainly show you where I've heard some of the reports. It's mostly been out in the hills. And, you know what, let me give it a little thought, and I'll get together the folks that have been seeing such things, mostly the men, of course, out heading towards the quarry, and travelers coming and going, but I'm sure I can get some information together for you, but I'm troubling you already. How about some food, something to drink? Is there any other services you'll need? I see you brought a cart.
The cart is mainly for shit. Brain fart. The cart is mainly for transporting Primrose.
Oh, well, that's very considerate of you. I can't say I know how fast dragons walk or fly. I'd heard rather quickly, though.
Rather quickly, yes. However, he prefers to lounge in the sun. We do let him walk around and fly when he chooses.
Excellent. So, I think if you go ahead and make yourselves comfortable, we'll get you to get some lunch, and then we can certainly talk about some of the troubles that have been cropping up. Since you mentioned it, I think really it all has to do with Lance Rock. It's a bit of a formation around here.
You said Lance Rock?
Lance, just like the knights use, like, and she sort of looks up. Well, I suppose none of you might, but in tourneys, yes, lances, a bit north and west of here. But then there's also the tomb where they said they saw the ghost. That's a little south in the east. The hills themselves, and then down to the old quarries. There's a good bit around, but I think really the rock is the center of the troubles.
And before we go, what can you tell me about this cult and the issue?
Cult?
Cultists, I thought cultists were having trouble down.
I mean, the All Faiths Temple is a fairly nice place. I don't think they've had any trouble recently.
Okay, good.
And she seems a little confused by the cult angle.
Well, I thought there was a cult issue in this town.
So, what you've been told by the Lord's Alliance is that the cults that you were encountering may be causing this, but you don't suspect, or at least you haven't seen, anything obvious. There's no one marching about in robes. There's, I suppose, those fellows with the stone masks that have been troubling the miners could be a cult.
You think?
She's like,
that sounds like pretty eyes wide shut shit to me. I mean, tell me more about the stone mask people. I'm fascinated now.
Well,
Stone mask would make me look wonderful, I think.
I agree.
Well, I'm sure.
Thank you.
I'm sure your lordship would look wonderful in anything, but from what I understand, the miners, those that work in the quarry, have been refusing to work late hours. Anytime it's past evening going into darkness, they say figures appear, robed and wearing stone masks. Now, the owners of the quarry say it's just to, cut down the hours and there's nothing to it, but I suppose if there is some truth behind it, it could be related to a cult or something of that sort. Now, the quarry is to the south and the west, away from the stone, but I think the stone's your way to go, but you can certainly check in that direction.
This is all good information.
Desperately seeing if I have a map that shows these things. What did I do wrong?
Whenever you're ready, Casey,
Yep.
Healy will ask her if there's any other strange people in town besides us with a dragon. Like any other newcomers.
Oh, well, there's always a good bit of travel passing through.
Anyone that sticks out?
Oh, let's see. Well, Brother Irden. I mean, if you're talking about cults, but he's a follower of Lathander. He's staying in the inn too. But I don't think he would be considered troublesome. We have several caravans that are passing through, 10 to 20 folk each. Most of them stay over at the boarding house. I haven't seen much of them. They don't tend to spend enough to stay at the inn. That's about all I can think of at the moment.
Okay, that's no problem. How much is boarding?
Oh, I'm sure nobles of your stature won't have any trouble paying. And she quotes the appropriate sum, which is now off the top of my head, so I'll take you that one out later.
That's fine. Sure.
And aside from lunch, that seems like all Kalissa has to tell you at the moment.
Is she good looking?
These are the important questions.
She is human in her 40s.
She's
you
human
said?
in her 40s. She is a pleasant-looking woman. She has certainly had a number of children, but she runs a bustling inn. So, if not for her fleet of sons, uncles, cousins, brothers, you might have a chance. Anything else you guys wanted to look into while at the inn?
Honestly, being light in my pockets, I think I would rather try to find out what else is going on around town.
Okay.
That might pay a little bit.
I'm gonna take an hour to bound my two main weapon.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my ability to put a +1 on my armor.
Okay.
If I haven't already.
You got it. All applied and set. And when you say what could earn money, what sort of things are you looking to earn money doing?
Honestly, anything.
Okay. So once you mention that would any of the townsfolk be offering bounties, Kalissa sort of looks at you. She says, "Well, I know you had some interest in the quarry, but I've been waiting for the constable and the elders to take a look at Lance Rock for days. If you could go up there and just make sure it's all clear. Just take a look around. Make sure these things I'm hearing aren't really there. I could see my way to 50 gold and a stay for as long as you need to investigate it. Now, on your honor, that should be looking into it as quickly as you can. No dilly-dally.
I look at the rest of the group. When are you guys ready? Because I'm ready to go now.
Me too. I want to swing a sword at something.
I need an hour to bond my weapon.
You've got that time. No problem at all there.
Yeah.
And by sword, I mean warhammer. I don't even think clerics can use edged weapons.
I was a little... They can. There's no restriction on it, but I don't think you're proficient in most swords. So...
I don't.
But,
So in that inn, do I see anybody that looks shady?
In the inn, no. Everybody here looks at least on the up and up. at the surface level. This is a fairly reputable establishment. But maybe your insight would tell you something different, or perhaps an investigative nature. Which way are you pursuing that?
I shall insight.
Insight away, please.
He pulls out a little silver mirror, looks at everybody, sees if their faces are...
Checking
Come
the
on.
symmetry.
Be nice.
Everybody here does look to be on the up and up. Kaylessa, for all that she's encouraged you, does seem to be holding something back. It doesn't seem like something troubling, but maybe she's testing you.
She's testing me.
Or the group as a whole.
Yeah, do I find it that it's me in particular she's testing, or the entire group?
You don't really know. It's your the eyes of the world upon you senses tingling. But whether it's you or your crew, or whether you have a handle on this dragon that you've brought into her inn, it's just a sort of a... There is a judgment coming.
My spidey sense.
You got it.
Okay. I gotta try that weapon thing, though. I'm gonna leave them on the table, and I'm gonna make them appear in my hand when I'm outside the inn. And it works!
It works.
Look at that! And I'm gonna drop them on the ground, and then I'm gonna walk out of the city while we're walking out and get them to appear again. Look at this, guys!
Himo is very impressed
Well
with
done.
himself.
This is awesome!
He will be the hit at parties. Healy, what'd you just not hit?
You knocked me off.
I just realized I'm not proficient actually in a Warhammer, so I'm just taking it off. Sorry, I hit it.
Hang on. Which type of cleric are you? Remind
Forge.
Check if Forge gets proficiency in martial weapons, or if they get like one or two. I think they might.
I thought they did get proficiency in martial weapons.
I gain proficiency with heavy armor.
I can't remember the difference between Xanathars and
The UA.
the UA. I think maybe they took that away.
Yeah, give me a moment.
Yeah, I'm pulling up the UA sheet right now. It says bonus proficiency when you choose this domain at first level. You gain proficiency with heavy armor. That's it.
Let me double check Xanathars.
Yeah, just double check.
Alright.
It's tickling my mind that maybe you have it, but if you don't, we'll get it straightened out. But in the
It's fine. I just noticed by mace.
Cleric Divine Forge.
It seems that Kaylessa has a terrible sense of direction, and every time she was pointing northwest, she really meant southwest. It's just a confusion point that she has.
So does that mean for the south item she was actually pointing north?
She could have been. It's very confusing once you get outside and look around and like, oh. Because Lance Rock is actually visible for miles. It's a narrow, 25-foot high menhir of bare gray rock that juts eastward at a 60-degree angle. It's made of gray granite, unlike the surrounding limestone. It seems to have no business being in this area. A few hundred feet south of the stone, as you approach it, a ravine is choked with brush. A trail leads into the brush near a neatly painted sign that reads, in common, "Come no closer, lest you catch the disfiguring plague that afflicts me, the Lord of Lance Rock."
Wait, say that again?
Come no closer, lest you catch the disfiguring plague that afflicts me, the Lord of Lance Rock.
Thymos is going to kind of scoff at that. There is no Lord of Lancerock, otherwise she would have mentioned something.
I'm sure it's fine.
And Joe, you are correct. You do not gain proficiency in martial weapons or any of the things underneath of it.
All right.
Okay. Before we go out, let me buy a quarterstaff then.
You can swap out to it's mace.
Da, 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 da.
I can use a versatile quarterstaff, increase it to D8 if I need to. A mace is just a D6 bludgeoning.
You got it. And yes, Zashay is a forge cleric, but he does not use weapons regularly.
All right, cool. Thanks.
Captain Reboot's making fun of me.
Who is that Zashay?
Oh, Zashay? Oh, he plays with the Silky Smooths. Zashay is the other forge cleric. But you guys at the moment have a sign at the beginning of a trail warning you away from a disfiguring plague.
Yeah, no, I'm not buying it.
I'm sure it's fine. Hey, I'm a cleric. I can heal stuff, right? We got this. Let's go.
Yeah, she would have mentioned a Lord of Lance Rock if there was actually one.
That seems very convincing.
Can I take the sign down as we're passing by it?
Sure.
Cool.
What you doing with it?
Just taking it down, throwing it on the ground.
Other people don't need to see this either.
Echo. I shall point that this is a federal law prohibited, signage damage, and you can get jail for this.
What do the sign police? Come on.
Oh,
No.
shit. I'm actually named improperly.
That's all right.
It's working out for the overlay.
I set the names. I just put them in I must put them in the right spot. Yes, that sign. Destruction of a sign is bad, but that sign was only written in common. And as we all know, signs must be written in all the languages of the land. So common, elven, and dwarven need to be represented on any properly posted sign.
Right.
What the fuck did you take that out of?
So there we go.
Oh, wow. That was a good one.
All right.
I don't see any intergalactic basic on this sign. Let's go.
So let's see where you guys are headed, because you are headed down through this crag and bramble-filled ravine. Now, after the first few feet, you realize there's just no way that the carts, the oxen, are heading down there. Brimross does not seem all that interested in being disfiguringly plagued. Are you encouraging / requesting / forcing him to accompany you, or leaving him with his cart?
No, he's coming with. It's basically, the sign is full of shit.
All right. May I see a persuasion, intimidation, or animal handling as you feel appropriate?
Yeah, give me a moment.
Mm-hmm.
And since I don't really consider him to be an animal, I'm not going to be doing animal handling.
It's as you feel appropriate.
Yes.
And as that's happening, we should be flipping to a blank screen.
Persuasion! Holy shit, that was bad.
He might be giving you the nope, nope, nope. Let's find out.
I have a bad feeling about roll 20.
He is giving you the nope, nope, nope. He's like, I'll stay in here. I'll stay. You go. Be plagued.
There will be no plague. Watch. If I am wrong, what do you want?
You to be plagued.
And if I am right, what do I gain from you?
Not being plagued.
You do not know how this works. We is making a wager. If I am wrong, you get something from me. If you are wrong, I get something from you. That is how wager works.
I will admit that you were right, and there was no plague.
And that you were just being a big chicken? Bok bok?
He sort of eyes you for a minute, and his tongue flickers out and pulls back, and you can see black ichor dropping from his, like... What do you mean, chicken?
Little winged feathery thing. Goes bok 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 bok. Tastes very good.
And he puts his hands up and starts like walking back. It's like, all right.
Doesn't seem to be following along with your line of thinking. The reference is escaping him.
Yeah. As a way, I will have to show you chicken.
Alright, but as that conversation happens, he digs his claws in, settles in, and you get the feeling you'd have to drag him out of there.
Not
like
with the negative 32 strength. It's not happening.
That might be a bit of a trick for you. So...
Guys, I think I figured this sign out. Remember they were saying stone mask, right? And this place is gonna cause us disfiguring plague. So I'm guessing all those people got disfiguring plague and they had to wear a mask to hit it, right? What do you guys think?
I mean, it's possibility, but doubt it.
That's an interesting hypothesis, bro. Yeah, if worse comes to worse, we just kill 3 cultists and we get stone masks for ourselves, right? So
I like it too.
Come now.
But I need at least 2 of them.
I'm sure there'll be plenty of masks too.
Alright, why is
We
this
at
like
least
that?
give them chance to repent. If they do not wish to change their ways, then sure, we murder.
What was that? With an M.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
Alright, world, what are you doing wrong here?
Well, we were seeing a corner, but now we don't see anything.
How about now?
Oh, we see
Hi.
a corner now.
Alright. And that corner should now be in color.
Yes.
Cool.
It is,
And
my
I
good
actually see our tokens now.
Yay! Alright. Sorry about that.
There's 2 Himos on the map.
Why? Himo! Everybody wants to be like Himo.
That's right. 1 IMO is great. 2 IMO is even better.
The possum.
What? He likes to play dead.
What is that thing? Is that the dragon?
No, that's Healy. Healy likes to look like a possum.
Yes. Healy is an awesome possum.
And on that note, I am popping open my alcohol.
Healy McFeely.
See, this is why I love David, because David gets my humor.
That's good. I forgot that one.
Alright, so, as you make your way through the brambles down, following the trail, you come across another sign posted near the entrance to a cave. It reads the same as the other did, warning you away from a disfiguring plague.
For reals this time.
For reals.
Can I investigate the panel to see if there's any way for me to know who wrote it down? The sign, I meant.
Give me an investigation.
I am horrible at investigating, but I'm gonna try. Maybe if I could get some encouragement.
Sure. Take some guidance.
Is it written in triplicate? In all the languages? If not, that is still a bullshit sign, and we should get it down too. For being improperly posted.
Yeah, I don't think D4 is not going to help you there, buddy.
As Himo goes to look over this sign...
This sign is such well made, guys.
Is,
obviously, this was made by some royalty, just like me.
It is impeccably made. And you realize this particular sign has a hinge on the top so that you can flip it forward and see the elven, flip that forward and see the dwarven, all triplicate. It's beautiful. It's all there. This sign it's got the stamp, the seal.
This is the shits, guy.
Somebody must have busted up and vandalized the other sign, because this one's spot on.
Can Healy make some sort of investigation check or a Arcana check to see if there's anything magical in this area or something going on?
So let's find out what is going on in this area as the investigation begins.
Oof. Everything is fine. Roll 20 is just garbage tonight. What is going on?
0.
0.
So
magic isn't real.
Well, the McFeely doesn't feel anything.
This is magic isn't real, bro.
It is not. It is not. But what is real?
How can you have -1 in that Arcana?
Listen, I'm not the best cleric. I'll admit. I'm not what you call book smarts. Okay, I got a lot of wisdom, but I have a -1 to intelligence.
So as he just sort of gut feels his way around, he's like, I sense no magic, but what he does sense, and what you can all smell as the air is stirred up, the cave mouth, it opens into darkness. The light that's coming down from the 2 o'clock sun just does not reach in. A breeze is blowing from the cave, carrying with it a faint odor of death. Inside, it looks to be a naturally formed cave. The walls are rough. The floor and the ceiling are uneven. There's a passage leading to the west, which, because for some reason they spun this math around on me, is up. So I'm going to fix the world.
It's going to be rotated.
We're just going to grab this and go whoop. So to the Z, so to the north, otherwise I'm going to screw this up constantly. To the north, a passage opens that you can just make out as you're peeking into the entrance.
And you said it's all dark in here, right?
It's pretty dark in there.
I want to cast light on a rock and see how far I can throw it in there.
Sure.
That's 100. That's 140 feet away.
So, well, you can move up. I mean, you don't have to stand all the way back there. You can.
I'm going for the fences, guys. Okay. No, I'm going to move up to here, to where I feel it's safe.
Okay.
And throw a rock inside.
Mm-hmm. And I'll be keeping up beside him.
My goal is to throw it in there just to see what's going on.
Sure.
So, want me to roll athletics?
Yeah,
this should be fun.
Let's see an athletics from Keely.
I have a +1.
Just for reference, I can see all the way out to here.
Yep. So the rock. I mean, the first one doesn't go so well, but this is a cantrip, so you just pick up another one, and eventually, it's a little embarrassing. But after a while, you gotta warm the arm up, you gotta loosen up the armor a little bit, and eventually a rock does get in there. But you've lost some cool points.
That's fine.
From where you are right now, though, you just see that natural cave, now fairly well illuminated, from your lighted rock.
Does not seem like there is anything wrong with it. Proceed.
Yeah, let's go.
Good.
I'll lead the way.
That is not the best idea.
That's right. I forgot you were a fighter, bro. I'm sorry.
I'm going to try to...
Actually, I'm a Hexblade Warlock. I'm just stupid hard to hit.
How big are those trees or
They're
bushes?
Small bushes and scrubs. I mean, they're scratchy, and if you weren't wearing armor and traveling clothes, you might have trouble. But you guys are pretty well equipped, so it's just knock them out of the way.
Would they be something for me? Would they be able to hide 6 feet tall elven figure?
If you were creeping, like if you were to try and stealth, you could certainly hide behind them.
Yes, I'll try that.
All right, go ahead and roll me a stealth check, please. And Healy, are you making any efforts at stealth?
At least
Jesus
one good
Christ.
roll. Other than my persuasion.
Oh yeah.
There you go. I got one crit. Okay, get out the bad ones.
Now you wasted him.
No, I wasted it.
You'll never see that success again.
No. It's only 9 damage, too. Jeez, what garbage.
So, as you creep forward, Himo starts ducking a little lower, staying behind the bushes. It doesn't seem fantastically effective, but it seems to make him feel better. You see that natural cavern floor, very rough and rocky. It's certainly passable. The ceiling a good 9 feet high, though a lot of stalactites and stalagmites and rifts and ribbon in the way, but nothing that would trouble you.
I'm going to continue to move up. And honestly, I'm going to do the 60 feet movement for this.
Sure. All right. And Dimos, hang out there for just a second as I catch up here.
I demand sight.
I haven't moved, so.
Thymos, hold still. Himo, you can move forward if you'd like. That is up to you. As sight is granted, sight beyond sight. Just stretch it out here. Thymos, you see a little bit further than that, actually. Come on, give me my click. And around there somewhere. Okay. You see about 40 to 60 feet ahead of you, laying on the ground, the body of a male human. Right about there.
Okay. As I'm coming up, can I do like a perception or investigation to see if there's like any hidden traps?
Sure. Give me a little idea as to how you're doing that. Just standing back, holding your chin while you stroke it, actually doing a thorough investigation. What's the style that you take?
Kind of kicking up a little bit of dust to see if anything settles on like a tripwire.
Okay.
Or if there seems to be like any kind of odd indentation in the ground.
Sure. Go ahead and give me a investigation
or
perception
in the hole,
as you choose.
or in holes in the walls.
Sure.
I'm giving you perception because it's better.
It's better, but it's not awesome. Really,
Garbage.
You're just focused on the smell that's coming off of that dead body. This fellow is ripe.
Well and truly dead. Okay.
He is well and truly dead. He has ripened. Some things have probably exploded. There's gooey bits. It's a thing. And that smell seems to be picking up on the breeze coming out of the cavern, which you do realize means there must be some other entrance or exit from this cave system to bring that breeze and that delicious scent to you.
Gotcha. Is he wearing any kind of armor? Like, is he full of darts or arrows or anything of that nature?
He seems to have been stripped down to just leather breeches. Whoever killed him seems to have taken all his worldly possessions, save for his underoos.
Gotcha. Wounds?
Really hard to tell. He's in a really advanced state of decay, especially with that perception. I think maybe you're having trouble pointing your face in its direction.
No. Makes sense. Well, I want to move on past him. Kind of give him last rites kind of thing as I'm passing by.
Sure.
Healy wants to see if there's anything on him as well.
Okay.
Sorry.
Not a problem.
You're good.
Go ahead and give me a perception investigation. And so far, you guys have just been kind of standing back. All right, Healy, how thorough an investigation are you doing?
Since he is so gross, I'm just going to like poke him with the end of my quarterstaff, just like root through his stuff like that.
Okay. So go ahead and move yourself up next to him. Himo, what are you doing as all this is going on?
I'm making my bow appear into thin air, and disappear and appear into thin air. This is like the most awesome magic trick I've ever had. But,
I can do that too. Look. And
No,
I make
you
my
don't.
longsword
Come on.
disappear.
So Himo's just taking his weapon, throwing it as far as he can, and then sucking it back to his hand just as it's about to hit the ground. Is that what I'm picturing here?
Yep. Well, you got it.
All right.
No, I'm gonna move forward. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna follow them, but from far away, type of deal. Being an archer and all.
Got it.
What's
Now,
my movement?
As
Should be 30.
As Healy goes by, his inexpert investigation, he pokes at the body with his quarterstaff, and it just bursts. It was ripe and ready.
My bad, guys. My bad.
But as it bursts and all sorts of horrible things spill out, it thrashes and slams towards Healy in reprisal.
Yeah, I probably deserve this. It's okay. I got this.
A 20 for 5, and this stupid sheet is rolling. Does a 20 hit? And let's turn this back on. Don't whisper.
So what exactly is blowing up? The guts and stuff?
Yes, the guts are just all spilled out, but a zombie rises.
What's the chance for me when I see that of trying to make the guts, hit them with my bow, make my bow appear in my hand and just sling a gut out of the way?
If you want to throw some bow at guts, you certainly may. Let's.
I'm trying that for sure, just for show.
So, if everyone could please add themselves to the turn order.
Killing me.
Initiative.
Holy fuck.
Go.
That's
This
a good
was
one.
pretty bad.
And
I forgot to click.
That's all right. Go ahead and do it again. And we'll keep the better of the two. Hey, keep the better of the two.
That'll work.
That's nice. So Thymos gets the opportunity to react to this slam attack from the zombie as it lurches upwards. Thymo, what are you doing?
Thymos. Well,
He's
shit.
feeling the feely beside him.
Can you feel this?
And he likes it.
You know what? Yeah. I still haven't picked all my spells. I'm a dumbass.
And you're like, hey, make sure you're advanced to level 4. Of course I'm advanced to level 4. Who wouldn't? Well,
I have. I just didn't pick the spell. That's okay. Anyhow, I am going to smack him with my longsword.
That seems like a reasonable thing to do.
So, luck be a lady. 23 for 7.
23 is going to hit. 7 is a significant amount of damage to an already dead creature. But it is still standing.
Okay. We're not 5th level, so that's fine. I think we are good there.
Himo, it comes to you. Now, what were you doing with this weapon of yours?
Well, I'm not gonna do anything.
Ah.
Because it's already up. I mean, if I have a choice between guts and the creature, I'm gonna attack the creature. Even if the guts would make it look really nice.
You could potentially pin it in place.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so that's what I'm aiming for.
Okay.
Pinning back the guts into the guts
Fair
sack.
enough.
If that works. It's gonna be a normal attack, but I'm gonna make this an eye roll 6 by doing that sharpshooter feat, and
Okay.
so -5 to my penalty. Does 10 hit?
A 10 hits.
So 18 damage.
18 damage.
Nice.
That is a fairly large amount.
I like it a lot. Did I pin it in?
Yes. You have destroyed it. So please describe as you wish the victory against the zombie.
So, I'm casting my bow that was 30 yards back.
Mm-hmm.
Appears in my hand. Aim at it, and at the same time, the actual arrow went through his gut, came out of his eye socket.
Magic bullet theory.
That's what I'm saying.
Back and to the left.
Yes, it's like bend the bullet type of deal, you know?
You got it. The zombie makes no noise as it falls. The unlife has left it. This leaves you with a zombie quite smelly, now laying, sword sliced and arrow poked. Ahead, to the north, a round, high-ceilinged cave opens up. It has two narrow exits, one leading to the east, the other to the west. A flat boulder sits at the center of the cave. It's about 6 feet across, 8 feet long, and 3 foot high. Dark stains color the top.
I'm gonna get a little bit closer for this, but how far is that? That's probably still another 30-ish feet. Yeah. So dark stains on top of it?
Dark stains on top of it.
My natural assumption is that it's blood.
I can cast light up there. See if we can get a better viewpoint.
Sure.
Could cast light on the boulder.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do it on the tip of the boulder, so it shoots up at the ceiling.
Double check light for me. Is that touch or range?
It is touch, actually. So what I would have to do is
move up to it and touch it.
Or can I see if I can throw a rock on the boulder?
Sure can. Give me an athletics.
This one's for all the marbles, boys. Oh.
Yeah, it's just not. He's like, he picks up the rock, it lights up. He's like, twang off the wall. Reaches down, picks it back up again, and oh, there we go. Yep.
I got nothing.
You got. I mean, you do get it there. It just takes a little more.
It took a couple tries.
Maybe you want to give the
50 rocks later.
But yes, you can see now that there's plenty of light in the area. It is that dark brownish red color of blood, no longer just a dark stain. You can see the dried flakes. Seems something or many things have died there.
Probably nothing to worry about.
Any arcane writing on the boulder itself? Runes?
No runes, no writing.
Are we free walking?
Yep, you may free. Yes.
Yeah.
Free to move.
So, no writing on the boulder whatsoever.
No writing
no
on the boulder.
pictograms
Oh,
or
Thymos,
anything
you
of
moved
that.
quick for me. Do me a favor and hold right there. And give me a DC 12 dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Are you going to be a ninja or not?
All right. As Thymos moves forward, you hear, and then as a huge crate of rocks is tipped over a good 10 to 15 seconds after Thymos was underneath it. Two zombies on a ledge hidden above the entrance drop down, landing heavily on the floor. It was probably a really good trap idea. The execution using zombies, however, maybe not their best move. Can I please have initiative rolls? Wait until I get the turn order back up, though.
Wait for it.
Wait for it. Wait for it. All right, go.
Boop. Hey, Healy
Healy.
with that.
Ooh,
Healy's back, baby.
Healy. So fast. Zombies so
The zombies
slow.
are pretty fast too.
So Healy, with the blurring speed, 2 zombies have just dropped to the floor in front of you. What are
His
you
cleric
doing?
senses are tingling.
That's right. I should probably do something about this. Let's see. What do I have? Damn it, no guiding bolt ready. Okay, here we go.
I
All the
was
spells.
thinking about that.
Damn it. Okay, Healy is going right into the mix.
Okay.
This is for his stupidity previously for poking a body, so he's just going to attack one.
Okay.
One-handed. Boom. Take that 2 damage, baby.
Taking that 2 damage. Just as a double check, you don't have like shillelagh or anything.
Nah, I have magic weapon. I mean, as a bonus action, I can cast it and make it a magic weapon, but it only gives me +1.
That's fine. I was just double checking. My curiosity got me. But yes, with a thwack, you deal a minimal amount of damage to the zombie.
I mean, hey, listen, can't all be winners.
It's sometimes you just gotta chip away at him. Healy, anything else for you?
That's it. I can't think of anything.
Himo.
Hey, Casey, I got a question for you.
Sure.
You know that bound weapon thing?
Yeah.
Can I cast that on 2 arrows?
You could cast that on 2 arrows. I think it's a bonus action to make it reappear in your hand. So if you wanted to shoot, arrow back, shoot, arrow back, shoot, arrow back, you could. But once you get up to multi-attacks, you might be shooting faster than you can retrieve arrows. But yes, you could certainly do a repeat.
Well, yeah,
arrow.
but I wouldn't have to worry about ammo. You know.
Yep. I believe that's correct. Just double check that it's a bonus action. And as long
It is a bonus action.
As long as you don't have any other bonus actions you want to use, that is a valid theory.
Okay. So I shall shoot an arrow at the one that's straight from me.
Okay. Sharpshooter or not?
Of course.
Okay. That's
11.
gonna hit. That's 18 damage. It is still upright though, but barely. There's a
No
hole.
head explosion.
No head explosion. There's a hole blasted in it, but it seems okay with that.
Himo's a monster.
Himo is a bit of a monster. Himo, any
Love
other
it.
actions for you?
Oh, I'm gonna move back.
Okay. He's a long-range monster is what Himo is. Deimos, anything for you?
Yes. Let's go ahead and move up. Let's try to finish off the one that just got a shit ton of damage done to it.
Okay, that'd be the one on the right. You got him.
Yep. So, patron weapon, 18 for 11.
18 for 11 is a solid hit. It is enough, and it falls to pieces. Itty bits of Zoblet. Deimos, anything else?
Nah.
Nah. Healy. There's some zombies, and they're angry. At least there's one, and he's swinging at you with a slam.
Dun, dun, dun. Nope.
Ah! Yeah, that's not a good slam. He just hasn't recovered from falling down yet. He's still picking himself up. Like, oh. Healy, what are you
Trying to
doing?
reattach an arm.
Yeah. I'm not going to waste Sanctuary on this guy, so I'm just going to attack him. Ugh. Gross.
That's enough to hit.
Really? 9?
3 points of damage dealt.
Cripes. Okay. Take that.
Wearing away at him with wet thuds. Himo.
I can't use weapons. I'm sorry.
Himo, anything you'd like to do now?
Is it my turn already?
It's your turn
Yeah.
already. Only 3 of us. Only 3 of you in the session now. It's going nice and quick.
So,
Craig, you're out.
I'm gonna try to hit the second one.
Okay.
You know, it was a good idea to leave Gozer.
Yeah.
He can go spread his word elsewhere.
14. Were you shooting sharpshooter style?
I forgot to say it
That's
though.
all right.
So it's up to you.
If you get a chance, we can make you one of each, and you can hit the right one when you do it. But not...
Well, I can say one thing for sure. Every time I'm gonna shoot it that way.
Okay.
So it's
Fair enough.
Add in the macro.
Yep, we'll tie it in the macro, but that is enough to hit actually, and that's a boatload of damage, and that is enough. On the nose, the zombie falls, leaving you with what appears to be a sacrificial altar stone, though there's no carving, nothing fancy, just the rough rock.
No, like, sharpened stones or a dagger near it.
No sharpened stones, no dagger. The only thing that these zombies seem to have had, the leather breeches, though it's hard to tell whether they were men or women up until they died. And then between them, they seem to have been holding for some period of time a large crate full of rocks. The crate and rocks fell to the ground after you passed.
Stupid zombies.
Yeah, a little bit.
I shall try to retrieve my arrows.
Sure, you get half your arrows back until you do your bound trick, in which case you will get the bound one back all the time.
It's kind of neat. It's like, it's going different plane. It's not gonna burst out and back in and out and in, and just getting guts out at the same time.
You know what? We can play it that way. It won't do additional damage because you'd have to remove it either way. But if you want, you can boop boop.
I like it.
All right, we'll do it. So let's see here. So yes, you have the round cave. You have your exits to the east and to the west. You can now see a little bit further.
Can I search the 3 zombies?
What can I see with my special eyes?
What can you see with your special eyes?
I want to search the 3 zombies for anything interesting.
You got it. The 3 zombies do not have anything interesting on them. They just have that crate full of stones. The stone's not particularly interesting. As you...
I think that we should go left. The pathway is longer and straighter that way.
I like it.
So as you move forward,
I don't know, man.
I'm still uncovering. So yes, heading to the west, you can see the passageway continues on, twisting and turning for a ways before it looks like it opens up to a larger cave with many fractures heading off and around it. Off to the east, a much shorter tunnel and a large room, but the stink of death and carrion coming from that room is horrible. You thought that first zombie was the one who was stinking up the place. No. There must be a dozen or more bodies piled up in that room like cordwood.
Yeah.
Many states of decay, some of them little better than skeletons with wisps of hair and skin stretched over their bones. Others are freshers. A few old short swords lie on the dusty floor on the way into that cave.
I say we go to the smelly side.
Yeah, might as well clear out the undead.
He looks at them like, you serious, guys?
What? You're a cleric? This is your job.
Yeah, we're trying to help you out here to make you look better to your god, because so far you're not looking that great.
Jeez, that could be deep, bro.
With the rock throwing, he does kind of have a point.
This is how you treat me after I subscribe to your YouTube channel?
That's right.
Also agreed. I mean, I can't argue with you.
So as you start making your way into the room, for reasons unknown, we're going to clear the turn order and ask you to add yourselves back to it.
You guys do know I cannot turn undead at this level, right?
That is okay. I can turn them in my own special way.
You're
Okay.
useless.
I
By my
mean,
own special way, I mean by chopping their heads off. May their souls rest in peace.
May their headless body rest in peace.
The body is just a container. The soul is what's important.
Alright. As you move into the room, a great disturbance. I should probably flip over to this side here so people can see what we're doing.
right behind those.
The bodies stir and move, undulating and thrashing. Zombies and skeletons rising, picking up the strewn weapons and looking toward you rather balefully.
Oh, Casey,
Yep.
can I cast Bless on Thymos?
Sure. You can
I
actually
think-
cast it on 3 people, I think.
Yeah.
I guess Mr. Smarty Pants Himo as well. You're welcome.
And you can get yourself with it too.
Guess so.
So Bless
Okay.
is what, a D4 onto everything? Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Does it make me look shiny?
Does it make you look shiny?
I like it. I'm gonna look shiny now.
Ooh, this is a lot of them.
And
No, it's a good idea to go in this room. I'm glad we decided to do this. I do 3 damage per attack. You guys know this, right? Anyway,
Do you have a damaging spell? Cantrip?
I mean, I do have Sacred Flame.
Oh, it's good enough.
All right, and in a
Use
rare,
it. I'm not letting you by.
in a rare, the DM doesn't want to go through all those clicks. We're gonna do the group turn order here.
What?
What?
Yeah,
Really?
that's how it goes.
Come
All right,
on!
you know what? That's fine. Here we do it.
It's standard. No, that's standard
No.
practice.
It's been 2 months and not there, and now all his habit of going down the
All right,
drain.
you know what?
That's it.
Fine. Roll them all.
Stick to your guns, Casey. You make the
Nope.
rules.
Roll them all.
Oh, it can be a prick. I'm sorry, guys. I haven't been here for a long time.
Gotta keep me honest, Dave. Keep me honest.
I'm sure you're missing 2 or 3 of them.
I'm hoping not.
Nah, it looks like he's got all of them.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Descending order. See that? Odds are the skeletons wouldn't have gotten to go ahead of you, but now they do. So, there we go.
So the skeletons, I think
Skeletons are
they're
not
jam
good.
rolls.
Gosh darn you.
No, they're not. They're stuck in there.
No, I'm whispering them here.
Yeah.
Never whisper those rules.
That cave, does it have a ceiling or it's just...
It does have a ceiling. So the floors and the ceilings are all natural, so they're all warped and twisted, little bubbly bits all here and there. The caves are a limestone cave, so this would have been cracked by the movement of the earth and then somewhat eaten away by water and other fluids over time.
Can I get there?
Can you get... No. So that is a wall going up. So like right
Because
along...
there were some zombies that fell down from it, so...
Oh, up here. Down in the south. There is a ledge that was carved in for those zombies to stand in until they fell on you.
So there's no ledge anywhere here.
No ledge anywhere. There's the table here. So that's a small table about 3 foot high. And then there's a ledge up top here. But otherwise, relatively flat floor. But
That's
at the
unfortunate. I was going to use my Misty Steps.
You could misty step up to where the zombies are, but then zombies were. But then you wouldn't be able to see this room. You'd be looking through the wall. But at the moment, 2 skeletons are taking shots at Thymos, who's in the front. Short bow, ranged attack. 1, 2, 18 hit?
Miss.
Miss. You are a beast. Thymos. Zombies preparing to come towards you. Skeletons in the back with bows. What are you up to?
Yeah. Okay, I'll move up. This zombie front and center. He's going to get the fat smack. However, as a bonus action, what I'm going to do is Hexblade's Curse onto... You know what? We'll say the skeleton right here. The third one from the left, all the way in the back. Yeah, him.
He's all twisted up.
Yep. So... Also, Bless is a D4 to the attack roll, not to the damage. Gotcha.
Right.
Okay, so zombie front and center, getting the fat smack.
That is a heck of a smack. That is 16 total?
No, that would be 13. That's why I just double checked.
Got it. He takes that 13 like a champ. Any other action for you?
No. Nope, that was my limited amount of movement. Action, bonus action.
That same zombie slams back at you. 21.
That will touch me, and I will take the 4 damage.
You will take the 4 damage. That's going to bring up Skeleton Archer firing. Short bow. 17.
Miss.
No, that's going to bring up a zombie. Oh. He moves forward. He changes things up just a little bit and tries to grab you and pull you into the pile. Please give me an athletics or acrobatics and beat a 7.
I will give you an acrobatics.
Seems reasonable.
Oh
boy.
Hey, I beat a 7.
You beat a 7. Yes, you did. He tried, but failed. That's going to bring up another of the skeletons. He fires his short bow. Thymos, 7, not going to do. Himo. Zombies are flailing towards your buddy. What are you doing?
I'm just trying something to see if it worked, okay?
Sure.
That looks like that worked.
Looks like it worked, right?
Yep.
So I did a -3 because I would get a +2, right? +10 on the total
I think
damage.
you were
Oh,
at
yeah,
a
it works.
+8, so yeah, you were on a +3. So yeah, that's correct.
Okay. I was on a +3?
No,
You
had
were
had
at
a
+2 from archery for the mod, and then you got 2 from your.
Yeah. So,
Yep. You got it. All
You're good.
Now, who or what will you be shooting at?
well, I gotta move. Can I keep that roll?
Nope. Got to do a new one. You said that was just practice. You said it.
You're hard on me. It's fine. Used to it. Gonna move there
All right.
because McFeely is kind of useless.
jeez.
I'm protecting McFeely.
That's fair. Very fair.
Not protecting my feelings, but thank you.
Are they feelings or Mick feelings?
Ooh.
Dude, nice.
That's even better.
17. That is very better. That zombie. I don't know that he's going to survive this. He does not. He falls. And we're going to scoot zombies away from the board here to clear space.
While I walk beside McFeely, I tell him, the problem is you're using a stick.
This is all I know how to use, bro.
A stick. It does not cut it.
Does not. That's going to bring up another zombie who steps forward. They seem to like this drag you into the pile idea. Strength, acrobatics, or athletics versus a 16, please.
Do we have the store enabled?
We do not. Store is disabled
Shit.
for this week. Oh, though you do. Sorry. Everybody does get inspiration at the beginning of the session, so you do all have one use of inspiration.
What's the
now
worst
the
that could
time.
happen?
Ooh.
Yep. I wouldn't have gotten it either way. So yeah, I'm pulled in. Gimme.
You are pulled in. Bump, bump, bump. He pulls you back as far as he can.
Give me all that slimy flesh rubbing up against me.
They are just making a pile of you. And as they do, one of his buddies takes the step forward to close you in. He turns, he attacks, and remind me, are we doing flanking?
Well, you told us yes last time I played, but
Yeah, I think we are.
a long time ago.
Alright, so slam with advantage. Didn't need it. How about 8 points of bludgeoning damage?
So are we doing a crit always hits?
Crit always hits.
Okay, then I will take that damage and not burn the spell slot.
You got it. So hang on. The only way a crit doesn't always hit is if you have a way to stop the crit, which would be, there's like 2 skills that I know of, or adamantium armor.
Yeah, no, I was going to be shielding.
Yep, nope.
And I clicked the wrong button. Why can't I select there? So you said 8 damage?
8 damage.
Okay.
Alright, that's going to bring up a skeleton who is far enough away that he can shoot. 8 not gonna do. That's gonna bring up a zombie who just gonna move through his friends and pile on, attacking with advantage. 7 not gonna do. Healy, Deimos is in the middle of it. What are you doing?
Out of my way, stick boy. You use sticks too. They're called arrows. Anyway.
Smack talk this session.
I like it. Quarterstaff attack, main action for 13.
13 is a hit. The guy right in front of you?
Yeah, so 5.
5 damage struck. You got it.
That was a hard hit.
That's a good.
I didn't know a stick could hit that hard.
Oh, he's
Okay,
buttering
just-
you up now.
Relax. Spiritual weapon,
Okay.
bonus action.
Fuck yeah.
So 10 to...
Guy right in
I'm
front of you
gonna-
again?
Yeah, I'm trying to wonder though, can I even do that? Because I need to place it in an empty square, right?
No,
So
spiritual weapon doesn't actually take up space, so it can float
Okay.
right beside you, basically.
yeah, I might as well finish him off if I can.
All
So
right, so 10 points, and your spiritual weapon does force damage, correct?
yes.
All right. He is still standing. It doesn't look good, but still standing.
Okay.
Healy, anything else?
That's all I got.
All right, do me a favor and draw in that beautiful spiritual weapon with that
I
artistic
will.
touch. And zombie to the right, attacking Deimos, advantage 18, I don't think.
Nope.
Zombie southeast, attacking Deimos,
No advantage.
No. Oh, no advantage. Sorry, you're right. Correct. No advantage on that one. Skeleton. One of what happened?
That is for you, Himo. Just kidding, I love you.
It's a turkey. It's a turkey.
Gobble, gobble.
11. No. Skeleton. This one's still one step away. He's a normal shot. Thymos. 11. They're not going after you this round. This next round.
I really like that spiritual weapon. So
It's a
great.
weapon. Thymos, it is to you. What are you doing, surrounded as you are by undulating dead flesh?
Living La Vida Loca.
Just living it up.
Okay, You know?
I don't know, but you could tell me.
I'm gonna go... Spiritual weapon requires that he be able to see something to hit it, doesn't it?
He does need to be able to see to attack.
Cast darkness.
I mean, he technically no. Technically no, he doesn't. He can still swing. He's just swinging blindly, so he's at disadvantage.
Let's do it.
But that's going to blind everybody. Except me.
Healy's pretty much useless in a fight anyway, so...
Bullshit,
I mean,
that spiritual weapon was good.
It was good. Better than Healy.
He disassociates the spiritual weapon from himself.
Right?
Yeah. You know, I'm going to go for better potential damage. The one that Healy smacked. Toll the Dead.
Okay.
7 points if he fails the wisdom save.
You got it. Let's see how he does. Zombies are known for wisdom. Wow,
Ooh, he
zombie.
makes.
Good job, buddy.
Bonus action, I am going to burn a spell slot.
Okay.
And I'm actually going to hex this guy. Skeleton, upper right of me.
Skeleton is hexed. You got it.
And yeah, that'll be my turn.
Fair enough.
I could have definitely bonus actioned and done something else, but that would have put Healy in the middle of it all.
You're dead, zombie. Skeleton drops his bow, goes short sword, stabs at Thymos. 19?
I'm going to... I'll take it.
Alright, 5 points of piercing damage. As the skeleton strikes home, zombie going after Thymos. Advantage 9. No. Skeleton, tired of shooting at the guy who doesn't get hit, tries to thread the needle and shoots for Himo.
That's what, 3/4 cover?
I should be 3/4 cover.
You are 3/4 cover. But it doesn't matter. He says, screw you, 3/4 cover. 9 points of piercing damage. Himo, as a arrow comes out of nowhere to hit you. What are you doing?
I send it back.
Fair enough. Pull it out, draw, send back. Are you shooting at the zombie or at the skeleton that just hit you?
Which one is which?
So that's the zombie everybody's been picking on. That's the skeleton that just shot you.
Yeah, I'll go for the skeleton.
Fair enough. Fire away. You ignore cover, so this is just a wowzers.
You do 9, I return it with an extra 10.
He was not prepared.
And with his own arrow nonetheless.
How is this good? I got -5 there.
Wait, hang on. Oh, wait, your dex prof.
Yeah, the -5 didn't get added onto that one for whatever reason.
Hang on. So 13 is what you'd be aiming for. 15 is still good enough. So that definitely hit. But yeah, that lost your roll for some reason. But you did hit.
It would have been.
Kill.
Yeah, it would have been 3 less than that. He should have a +3 to his bonus and not a +6. Because Dex plus proficiency should be +6.
4 + 2. And then you should have a -3.
So +1.
You should have -3 from there, so you should have been at 17.
Yeah.
Okay. So 17 is what the roll should have, or what it should have said, but that's a plenty good hit. Himo, any other actions?
What do I do in there? I put a -3. I put a -2. What?
So -3.
It's a -3. I put in the thing, the
Yeah, your modifier should be a -3.
And because I believe
+4 Dex, -3 for a +2 and a -5.
Yeah, this time it worked.
That's got it. Yep. Good thing you didn't roll that last time. But as Himo takes one of the skeletons out of play, some zombies start pounding away on Thymos with advantage. Nope.
miss.
I need more room on my screen. With advantage. 16, nope.
Nope.
Skeleton. Tired of shooting at the guy that can't hit. Aim for Himo. He's apparently an easy target. But no.
Nope.
Zombie. With advantage. Slamming on Thymos. 17, nope. Healy. He's just in the mix. Fists flying everywhere.
Yes.
Shrugging it off, though. What do you want?
How is everyone looking health-wise? I can't do much for Thymos, but Himo, are you still good? David, you still good for healing?
Yeah,
I'm
he's
wonderful.
only down 9.
Excellent. All right. So I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on the one right in front of me. That did not work out. Okay, let's try that again.
I think you had this issue last time.
Yes.
Didn't you need to like re-import it to your sheet or something?
No.
Hold on. Sorry, Case. Give me 1 second.
It's fine. I'm just glad we're playing.
Me too.
Yeah.
What was
I hope
Greg
Wiz is
doing
okay.
tonight?
I think Greg's
He's in New Orleans.
Narlands.
New Orleans. All right, let's see this one.
Yeah.
Hey,
there we go.
Hey.
So DC 14 for the first one.
Make that
in front of me.
Dance. Dance,
Oof, he
sucker,
fails.
dance.
Take 4 Radiant.
4 radiant.
And if he's not down, my spiritual weapon's going to attack him as well.
Spiritual weapon on the follow-up.
With its finger?
Boom!
Wow. The combination of the spiritual weapon and the radiant damage destroys the zombie. It falls.
I killed one, see?
Yeah,
Okay.
I took everything you had.
Oh.
Okay, relax, man. Okay, I know you've been gone for 2 sessions, but let's try to rein it in. Okay, we're all on the team here.
That
You were
brings up
great.
Thank you.
Zombie to the right, attacking Thymos.
Gimme.
I wish I was as good as you.
18.
Missy.
Tough.
18
I think
to
you're just being sarcastic
Yep.
now.
You're a beast.
No, I'm not.
This one's gonna actually try and do a little sneaky here.
Oh yeah, I figured.
And
Attack of opportunity.
Yes, please.
For
that's a
12?
hit. He did not like. But that gives him the advantage on the attack on Healy. Yeah, wasted.
That's what.
Skeleton. You know what? He's going to try his luck on Healy. His luck's not so good on Healy. Another skeleton. Healy again. Ooh, 20 for 6 points of damage.
I'll take it.
You did a +1 to your armor, correct?
I did.
What is your armor class?
19.
19, so 20 is a meet. Yes. You got cover. That's a miss.
No.
He's shooting through his
What
buddy.
cover?
He's shooting
Okay.
through his friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's
absolutely.
a +2 to your +2, +3.
Plus-
+3 is cover.
+2.
Is it?
Pretty sure. Hang on.
Yeah, so it'd be 21 if he's
Yeah.
trying to hit me then. Okay. All right, great.
Pretty sure it's +2 +5. Hang on. Is it +2 +3? I just forgot. Half cover +2, 3/4
You
+5.
guys still here?
Yep.
Yeah,
Can you
we're
hear
still
us?
here.
Thought it was my internet acting up.
No,
It's you, Thanos.
yeah, no, half cover is +2.
Thymos in the midst.
Yes, it is my turn, isn't it?
It is.
Casey, you still with us?
I am. Can you not hear me? How about now? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm going to turn to the skeleton that is hexed,
Okay.
and he's going to get the swing.
Ooh, that is just enough.
Well, even if it wasn't, I still have that D4.
You do still have that D4. Wait, who's got that D4? Healy?
Everybody.
Everyone does.
Yeah,
Is that
nobody
concentration?
used it.
Yeah, we've all hit pretty well, so no one's had to
Is
use it yet.
is blessed concentration
Mm,
I think
up
it
to
might
1
be-
minute?
I think it might be. Give me a quick con check. No, he missed you. Never mind.
You missed me.
You're
Yeah.
all good.
Yeah.
All good. So
I will look it up though anyway.
So 8 points of damage because he's the hexed one.
So the 6 plus whatever, so 10 total.
10 total.
Bless
is concentration.
Hanging on by a thread, but still standing. Deimos, anything else?
No.
Alright, that skeleton looks you square in the eye and stabs right back. Does not have advantage anymore, though. 19, though.
Well, hit. However, I am going to use my reaction to shield.
Alright.
So I am now a 24 AC.
That's a little ridiculous.
Just wait until I start getting some of the magic items I want.
Zombie tries to slam you with advantage.
Nope.
22. No. Skeleton. Dead. Himo, you're up.
Let's say hypothetically that I move here.
Okay.
Would I have advantage?
You would have disadvantage because, well, with a ranged attack. If you're within 5 feet of another creature or an enemy, you would have disadvantage on a ranged attack.
No, I didn't want to do range, but if I use my rapier...
Oh, yeah, then you would have... no.
Would you consider that advantage? Because, I mean, it...
No, you got to be directly across, so he is not in a spot that you could get to.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're laughing. Okay, so then I'm not going to move.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot it with my arrow.
All right. A 10 is... That's the right 10. That's the right 10. 10 is a hit. 17's a ton. He cannot... Oh, he can possibly save. Nope, didn't make it. Wait, 17. 5. He's alive!
What do you mean he's alive?
You blast his innards apart, but just the pure, raw darkness of necrotic energy pulls it back together, and he stays standing.
He has a sliver?
No, you definitely killed him, but he just came right back. Zombies, when struck down, have a chance of surviving the blow if it is not radiant or holy. And he managed it.
But I'm blessed. Is that count?
That does not count. It would need to be holy water or radiant damage. But you have killed other zombies, so you know it is possible to just blow them to pieces. But this one was stubborn. And as that happens, Deimos from the north, advantage.
Miss.
Miss. You're dead. You're alive. Shooting for Himo. No.
Miss.
Zombie. With advantage. Deimos.
Miss.
No. Healy.
Okay. Sacred Flame on the one on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
DC 14. Dex.
DC 14. Dex saving throw.
Ooh,
No.
Failed and
that's
is
6.
dead.
He is very dead.
That's how you do it, Himo. Okay. Sacred weapon. Or spiritual
You're
weapon.
right. You're better than me.
I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not. Just kidding.
Zombie to the north, I think you said?
Spiritual weapon.
Yep.
12. 11.
11. 11 is hit.
Yeah.
Alright. That's going to bring up our zombie round. Zombies just wailing away, praying for that nat 20. No. Dead. Skeleton. They're just having no luck. They're just going to pile on Deimos. Nearest guy. No.
Nope. So that is 17 damage that I have mitigated so far.
No. Deimos, it comes round to you, and that delightful arcane shield falls. What are you doing next?
Going back for the same hex skeleton.
Alrighty.
And, smack.
That is a smack. That is a dead skeleton.
And, that's... Ooh, that's good, actually. Give me 1 second to read up on hex real quick. I think I can move that to another person.
I believe so?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, when it dies.
So yeah, I'll use the bonus action to move that hex onto my Hexblade cursed one.
He has many problems, has that skeleton.
Yes, he does.
Deimos,
And
anything else?
yes, there is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to provoke 2 attacks of opportunity.
Okay. As you step away, they both make their attacks. They both have advantage. 1, 2, 21?
The 21 will touch me.
4 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm okay with this.
Fair enough. Deimos, anything else for you?
That'll be it.
Alright, dead skeleton is dead. Living zombie is alive. Living zombie... He's gonna go after Healy.
Yeah.
Advantage on the slam. Healy,
Not that he
10
needed it.
points. Bludgeoning damage. So the zombie
I can take it.
starts to bring it home. Himo.
So I'm stuck with the same issue. This guy is in my way. So
Light him up.
I shall shoot.
Shooting is indeed.
Does 14 hit?
14 hit, 19 damage is a real big amount, but he had not yet been scratched. He is still standing.
Yeah, he's still here, but I bet you he did some.
He doesn't even have a throat left to do that with. You just hear like a weird tracheotomy whistle. Like.
Gross.
Himo, anything else for you? Alright, so skipping down to zombies. Zombie. Just swarming all over you for the most advantageous point before they strike. Advantage. 5
Okay.
points of bludgeoning damage. Skeleton. Drops the bow, draws the sword, attacks. 22.
Okay.
8 points of piercing damage struck. You taking it?
Yeah, you have no choice but to.
Ah. Didn't know if you still had any left. Zombie slamming on Healy with advantage. 20 for 3. Healy.
Okay. I'm going to use shield.
Okay.
And boink. Domain spell, baby. Okay.
Alright. You use the shield, invoking it, avoiding the 3 points of damage, and then immediately the shield comes down. Your turn has arrived. What are you doing?
Oh, damn it. That's right, I forgot. Okay, Finals, how you looking?
I'm down to 1 hit point.
Oh, shit. Alright, well, guess what? I'm going to take opportunity attack and move there.
Okay, 1 opportunity attack with advantage from the zombie.
Bring it.
Are you gonna do some touching feeling?
Oh, yeah. It's in my name, bro.
Alright.
Sexual
Alright.
feeling.
Who wants some sexual feeding?
We're going to set this DC at 15. Okay, there's a DC 15 to see if the zombie's a real dick. He is not. He just attacks. 15? I don't think
Miss.
that's get you.
Miss.
Away you go. And what are you doing over there?
Cure wounds, 3rd level.
Wowzers.
See.
3rd.
Feeling.
We're not 5th level
Wait,
yet.
I'm sorry. Cure
Second
wounds, 2nd level.
Second level, okay.
Okay.
I took another level. Is that a problem, Casey?
That's all right. You just,
Why not?
to where we
Oh,
got a very
Christ.
reasonable... Wow. Work out a very reasonable payment plan for you.
Awesome. 4 hit
4.
points.
Well, 5.
Good enough.
5. You have 5 total. So Healy, stepping it up. That was the action.
Main action.
Any bonus action?
Yeah, I'm going to use my spiritual weapon again on this guy.
Okay. Advantage on it?
Sure.
Well, you don't need it either way.
6.
6 points of damage dealt. He is still holding it together.
Jesus, that guy has a lot of HP.
Zombies wearing you away. Well, I'm going to say Healy doesn't do a boatload of damage most of the time.
Yeah.
So,
He's more on the
It's not
feely
like he does a
side.
boatload of healing either.
Hey,
Oh, boy.
I'm getting both sides.
Oh, boy. All right.
Do you want to-
It was kind of a cheap shot, but he's kind of right.
Thanks. Do you want to make Healy cry? Because this is how you make Healy cry.
Zombie to the south of Thymos smells blood, trying to finish him off. 21?
Fuck!
6 points of damage dealt.
I'm down on the ground.
Unconscious, he falls.
Hey guys, let's go in the room. It's a good idea, okay?
Sometimes
Well, we
these
thought
things
we
happen.
had a priest that can do
Okay.
stuff for people that are undead.
That's right. It's my fault now, right? Okay.
Of course, it's your fault.
Skeleton steps forward, short sword in hand, stabs at Healy. 19 Healy?
Yes.
7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Skeleton number 2.
Are we gonna TPK?
This is a lot more dire than I was expecting it to be. Short sword in hand, now with advantage, skeleton swarming over you. 13, I don't think is going to do it, though.
No.
Thymos, I do need to ask for the death saving throw.
I'm using my inspiration.
Okay.
Come on, a 20.
12, no. Ooh,
Shit,
that's
nope.
a success, though. It
Yep.
is a success.
It's like a double success.
Double success.
Yeah, I was hoping for that fat 20, though.
Zombies. They see how this is going to play out. They swarm in, surrounding Healy. Slam, standard attack. 11,
Yes.
no. Himo, your buddy is in the mix.
So I got one here that I've attacked that's almost dead. This is probably this one, right?
These two both look like they're held together by threads.
Or you could always try to go for the skeleton in the back.
Yeah, these two right here are just bits
Okay,
of
but
them.
I got no AOE. The only thing I got is my sword, really. Yeah, my
So
Just
you
use-
are
use
so
your
just,
bow.
just as a recap, you are a fighter at 4th level. Do you have second wind already? I think.
yeah, I do.
Okay. So
And you have
that's-
action surge.
okay.
I got both. That's
All
right.
So hang on. So you got second wind, which restores your hit points. You get action surge, which gives you a second attack action.
Okay, so I'm
gonna
gonna
be
use.
stupid. Fighter don't get multi-attack at 4th level, do they?
No, they get
No.
it at 5th,
Okay.
like everybody else.
Okay. I just want to make sure we weren't being stupid.
So, fuck! I cannot use Mr. Step to my advantage. This guy's down.
That guy is standing. He is intact.
So the guy that I have my arrow going towards
Yep.
might be a good idea.
Why? What's the difference?
Hexblade curse. When he
No,
dies, I get
you're
8 hit
down.
points.
Yeah.
You're
Quick question:
down.
Is that a concentration? Because anything.
No, it's
concentration-
not.
Okay.
It is just a class ability.
Got
So
it.
once he goes
Really?
down, I get 8 hit points.
There we go. Happening right there.
All right.
Gus decided for me.
All right. So,
If I do second wind, does that mean I can attack again?
So action surge means
Action
you can attack
surge.
again.
Yep. Action surge gives you 2 attack actions.
Okay, so
So are we ranged attack? Okay. Oh,
18 on the one in the back.
13
Does he hit?
is
13?
exactly what you needed.
He still
Does-
has the bless
He
ability.
still has the bless. Healy, you've taken some hits, haven't you?
Yeah, I gotta roll.
Yeah, do me a favor, give me a roll or two, but the 13 is just enough, and that skeleton falls. As he does, Deimos does receive his 8 hit points.
So action surge.
Action surge, alright.
I'm good.
I'm gonna attack again. Are you gonna move that mark to something else before
So-
I?
I cannot move it. And whenever I fell down my regular hex, that concentration broke.
That one broke, okay.
Okay.
Hexblade's curse, however, is just a class ability.
Got it. So both of those are now gone, though.
Yes.
So then I'm gonna finish one that's surrounding my Feely friend,
Okay.
and let's do this. I'm sorry, I got changed. I don't have multiple screen like you guys do.
Actually, I just got the one going right now and it's driving me nuts.
14 hit.
Wow, that's a lot of damage.
Does 22 kills it?
22 is most likely going to kill it. Yes, it does. That zombie is no more.
Okay, and then I'm gonna use Misty Step
Okay.
as a
okay.
bonus action.
Yep.
Right, it's a bonus action. I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
All good so far.
I'm gonna try to give you guys some advantage. Moving here.
Ooh, he's a brave fella. Himo steps in. As he does, zombie attacks the prone Deimos. Advantage.
Jesus Christ, and I'm down again.
No, wait a minute. Since I'm in between, doesn't he get? Does that negate his advantage?
Nope. Right
No.
here. This zombie right
Different
here.
zombie.
How can he get advantage? There's nobody that's beside
I'm
him.
prone.
Deimos is prone. He was knocked to the ground and has not stood up yet. He's not had a turn yet.
Shit.
God damn it!
Yep.
Alright, so zombie knocks him down. Skeleton is dead. Zombie, beside Healy, attacks Healy. Slam with advantage.
Boom, got me.
3 points of bludgeoning. Give me a con check on that constitution, or con check on that concentration.
Boom,
Less is still in effect. Healy,
rock. Okay,
do it.
not to add any ammunition to Dave's shit talk of Healy, but Casey, if I'm reading this right, I get a channel divinity, turn undead, and I also get a second channel divinity with my domain, right? So
All right.
it says here.
All right. So you have one channel divinity. Okay.
Yes,
Is, I believe, to make something.
for my
Your
domain,
domain. Or
but I also have
you
a
can
channel
turn
divinity.
undead.
So I can pick either or, and use permanently or just for this encounter.
Just you have both available to you all the time. You have,
Okay.
you have one use of it per long rest, but both available to you.
Okay, so I don't think I used for the long rest. I did not make an item, so I think I can actually turn undead.
Sure.
Okay, so I will do that. I should have done that like 5 rounds ago. But
Yep, you should have.
hey, thank you.
You're welcome. I tried to, tell you to do it a couple times, but
Hey, listen, better late than never.
So
So wisdom
with that
save
turn
30
undead,
feet.
Wisdom save 30 feet. They can all see you, so this affects the 5 remaining. And what is your DC for that?
I think it's 14. Let's see. I think it's 14.
Sounds about right. So zombies
Yep,
from left
spell
to right.
save,
3 of them.
14.
1, 2, 3. Skeletons, top to bottom. 1, 2.
None of them make it.
All of them are turned. Healy, do me a favor, double check. At some point, clerics start vaporizing low-level undead. Have you reached that point yet?
No, that's a 5th. Starts at 5th level.
starts at
A half a CR or below.
Okay.
Hey,
So,
hey guys, look what I can do! I'm learning new things about myself every day.
stop touching yourself.
Deimos just lays there.
Turn undead is, I believe, an action.
Yes.
Okay.
And let's see. Hold on. Oh shit!
There's a certain healing spell that's a bonus.
I'm gonna say he probably doesn't have that one.
Yep.
Probably doesn't.
I do have it. Healing word.
Okay.
2.
Hey, 2 hit points.
He's alive.
Hey, listen. I'm not totally ignorant. All
For
right.
like half a second.
I have flashes of memory of my character. Okay.
So Healy, that's an action, a bonus action. Any movement for you?
I can't really move anywhere, so that's it.
Not a lot of space to move.
My spiritual weapon cannot attack, right?
No, because you already bonus action the healing word.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So that's going to incite a bit of chaos as the zombies all start running away. So, zombie starts to run.
Attack of opportunity.
Okay. Healy does have an opportunity for an attack. Do you take it?
Yes.
Okay. Please roll an attack.
And
Himo too. He's not dead anymore.
Sacred Flame.
No,
He can.
Himo.
Hold on.
Himo is on the ground. He
You're
can
on the
attack
ground,
on the
you're prone.
ground.
You're prone, but you can attack. Yeah.
Yeah. I have disadvantage on the attack roll, but yes.
Healy, do you have the Warcaster feat?
Yes, I do.
Oh, so you can do that. Very nice.
Yes. Variant human. I took that feat.
Very nice. Let's see.
And
That's going to be a dex save as he tries to run away. Ooh, he makes
He
it.
makes it.
Daimo, so you take the swing.
16 for 9.
16 for 9. 9 points of damage. As he is struck, he immediately spins back around and strikes at Thymos
Uh-oh.
with advantage.
Oh no. Oh,
And misses.
16 is a miss. Alright, so he is not turned.
Anymore.
He's not turned.
He's turned and returned.
Alright, so we're gonna mark the ones that are not turned. So he's okay. Skeleton is turned. Starts moving away. Himo, are you taking an attack of opportunity?
Which one moved?
This skeleton right here. He was right next to you and just started running away.
Of course.
And now I hide him behind Daimo. Sorry about that. Please go ahead and make your attack. He is right next to you, so if you use your bow...
I'm going to drop my longbow bow, because it's going to reappear in my hand anyway.
Yep.
And use my rapier.
And you have advantage.
I know. Isn't that one?
Hey.
Does 25 hit?
Is a hit. As it hits, he wakes from his reverie. He hisses. He looks about. He sees the easy target on the ground and stabs down at Daimos.
God damn it.
Back to unconscious goes Daimos.
hey, I know the feeling, bro. The reverence. Remember that? The swole went down like 6 times.
At that, a skeleton starts taking to the hills.
You know what would be wonderful if we got hellbar on those thing?
It'd be nice, but no. Thymos, can I have a death saving throw, please?
Hey, Healy, you're not going to attack it?
A success.
He already used his reaction.
Yep.
That is a dead zombie. That is Himo's action. Himo, the one to the east and the one to the south of you are both barely hanging on. The other two look unscratched.
I'm going to use the one I have advantage on.
Okay. Wait. Thymos is unconscious, so you do not have advantage on any of them.
Okay, I'm going to take the attack of opportunity.
Fair enough. It is scared, fleeing, does not attack, so you are fine.
Figured. Okay. I'm going to attack that one again.
Alrighty.
With the rapier with advantage.
Yes, please.
Come on.
Come on, roll 20. Let me see what happened. Come
I pressed it.
Come on, roll 20. Where'd it go?
Come on, Canadian internet. Let's go.
Whoa, damn.
Boom! Look at that. See?
Made you wait for
See,
it.
that's why the Canadian internet had to interfere right there.
That's right. In a good way.
It had to manipulate the data.
Data manipulation.
That's right, I'm cheating.
That is one dead skeleton. Anything else for you, Himo?
Trying to make him stop bleeding, is that an action?
You can take the action. Yes, that would be a full action to do a medicine check. So you have already attacked. You do not have that available to you.
Okay, do I have anything bonus action? Not really. I have nothing for you.
That's okay.
I can give you a ration and try to stuff it in there.
Shove some hardtack in his mouth.
I don't think that's gonna help.
Rub some dirt in the wound. It'll be fine.
Then nope, I'm not doing anything else.
That's got it. That brings us to a zombie.
You know what? I will do something.
Okay, what's that?
I'm gonna walk over him and try to protect him.
Okay. Try and provide some cover. That's going to bring up a zombie who just tries to move away from Healy.
I'm going to attack it.
He actually doesn't move out of your threatened space. He can't. He's just
that's right.
scrabbling up and down a wall. The other zombie starts to run away from Healy. Healy, I don't think, has a reaction at this point.
No. Action.
They start trying to run. Healy, that brings it to you. There's a zombie right to your right that's still threatening. The other three creatures are trying to run.
Yeah, we'll worry about him later. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. So that's 9. The Thymos. I was going to use Spare the Dying, but I want you up.
And then when you wake up, you look up and you see my crotch.
That's right. Himo is teabagging you.
It's a noble.
Can I use my reaction to do an unarmed strike against its gonads?
On your turn. On your turn, if you wish.
I would like to aid.
As a reaction?
You can use.
I'd like to aid him in this.
You can use your attack.
Okay.
Healy, any bonus action?
Yes, bonus action. I'll move my spiritual weapon. If I can actually select it and move the stupid thing, there it is. It is not the scale. Boom. And here we go. Hold on. Where are you?
We agreed that the spiritual weapon did not use a square, right?
It does not use a square. That's correct.
Just there.
But does it still have the advantage?
It does have the advantage. It doesn't need it, though.
6.
6 is damage. It's not enough to destroy it, though. And Healy, as that comes around, the zombie that has been pounding on Thymos this whole time continues to attempt to pound on Thymos. Thymos does receive a +2 to his armor class from the cover provided by his friend. However, he is still prone, so this is with advantage. The slam.
And it's a miss.
Not gonna do. Skeleton dead. Skeleton running away. Woo.
Now,
Thymos.
question.
Yeah.
The turn undead, does that last until it's out of Healy's line of sight?
Turn undead lasts like 10 minutes, I think.
Okay.
Healy, if you could double check, it's a minute or 10 minutes, but it's a long time.
1 minute, or until it takes any damage.
Okay.
Either way, I'm going to use half of my movement to stand up and then move over to this square.
Okay.
For the advantage on this zombie.
Mm-hmm.
And 25 for 13.
That is a lot of damage.
And I'm going to tell you to move out of the way.
25 for 13 is enough. The zombie falls.
Good.
Thymos, movement, bonus actions.
Yeah, I will use some movement. I still have 10 feet left. So yeah. I'll move to just south of Healy. Give him a pat on the back.
I try my best.
Well, that was a good job, pat on the back.
Thanks.
Himo. There's a zombie clawing at the wall, trying to get away from you or Healy. There's a zombie and a skeleton trying to make a break for it. What are you doing?
I'm gonna move there
Okay.
and attack the one there. It's in the hallway.
You got it.
So I make my longbow appear in my hand, and when that happens, I say "Ta-da!"
It's very impressive. The zombie, however,
and attack.
damn.
Oh, yeah.
Dies. He just dies.
That's swole damage right there. Boom.
Okay, I will say you don't get the plus 10 on the second die. However, that's still 28 points of damage.
Can he explode?
Yeah, yes, he may. Yeah,
He's just the dead.
He's trying to scramble and run away from you, and as he stretches out lengthwise, you just fire. You catch him in the hindquarters, up through the middle, out through the head, and it all just on the floor. You might not want to summon that arrow back, but that's up to you. Anything else for you?
I'm gonna flex.
Well done.
That's going to bring up a panicked zombie. That's going to bring up a dead zombie. And that's back to Healy. And you guys can focus fire and take out this zombie. The skeleton that's running, though, may get away from you. Healy, are you worrying about the skeleton in the corner or chasing after the zombie in the corner, or chasing after the skeleton that's running into parts unknown?
I don't know if I have movement. Cannot do the spacebar thing. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna do that. I'll drop my stick, pull out my and use the sacred flame on him.
Okay. Have you got the range on it? Sacred flame's what, like 60 feet? Or
He can
120?
move up an additional 10 feet.
So there. Boom.
As far as sacred
There you go.
flame-
That's what you do. Drop the stick down in the ground. That's where they go.
Okay. Don't touch my stick. I'm coming back for it.
I don't know what his sacred flame is.
Let me pull it up.
scrolling.
I would think the spell would tell us, but the spell refuses to
60
cast.
feet. Range, 60 feet.
Nice.
Okay.
Skeleton's going to be dancing a dex dance.
Another 6. What's going on? Okay. So, DC
Hey,
14.
don't-
Oh, he makes it. Wait. No,
No,
does
he-
not.
No, he
Double roll.
doesn't. That's
He
a
does not.
big
He got a double roll
swapping
for some reason.
4.
Got a double roll for some reason, but we take the first one, and that is not good enough. He takes 6 points of damage, turns, and looks back at you with his cold, dead eyes.
I look at him like, what? What?
Zombie, still pressed up against the wall.
Oh, wait. Bonus action.
Yeah, that was gonna say it.
Bonus action.
That finger that's
Oh,
there.
no,
Make
not
sure.
the finger. He's giving him the finger.
Five.
5 points of damage. Alright, the skeleton and the zombie are awake. That's a dead zombie. He doesn't count. That's the real skeleton. Skeleton turns, looks back. Runs right up in Healy's face.
Bring it, bro.
Can't do anything,
Well-
though.
I bet you he couldn't do anything.
Nope, just runs up. Arrives out of breath. He has no lungs. Deimos.
Go, Timo.
I'm going to push my luck.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to move my 10 feet there.
Okay.
I'm going to patron weapon him. So 17 for 12.
17 for 12. 12 isn't enough. He's still standing.
That is okay.
Okay. Anything else for you?
That was movement action. I don't have bonus action since I'm out of spells.
You got it. Himo, 2 targets. Ooh, okay. Advantage with your rapier, it seems.
Good luck, Thymos.
Does 25 hit?
Hits. 10 is plenty. The skeleton falls to pieces.
Good job.
See, no sticks.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Himo, anything else for you?
I'm out of I'm out of options.
All right. That's going to bring up Zombie, who's trying so hard.
Ooh.
He hits, but it's not quite enough. 2 bludgeoning damage.
I grin with like blood pouring out of my mouth. Like, is that the best you got?
Really? You gonna smack talk now? Unthinking though it is, it seems pleased with the performance. Healy, what do you got?
Okay. Healy can move there. Actually, I can move there with my 30 feet. And I will Sacred Flame and bonus action. So let's see if the Sacred Flame does it. Come on, Sacred Flame. Ooh, 5 this time.
Ooh, it does hit. And 5 is perfect. And Sacred Flame is radiant. And that is all for the zombies. Congratulations. You've defeated a dozen dead bodies.
We almost died 3 times.
That was terrible.
And that was the short side of the cave.
Yeah. We need to head back to town and take a long rest somewhere, guys. We're in no condition to.
I'm good with the short rest.
Let's short rest in here.
What could go
But
wrong?
not
In this smelly cave, it's perfect.
Okay, but I have no spell slots left, so. Okay, that's fine. I mean, let's do it.
All right, so establishing camp for a short rest?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to recuperate some arrows.
Okay. You can recover half of the arrows shot. Not a problem. And please...
I had 37, now 32. I only shot 5 times? Is that possible?
Sounds about right.
Yeah, but okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not super concerned with how many arrows you're going to end up with on this particular excursion.
You know what's going to happen anyway. I'm going to have reappearing freaking arrows.
It feels like you're heading in that direction, yes. So
Yep.
one really fancy arrow that you shoot repeatedly. Let's see here. So, I'm going to need a roll. It's going to need to be a d20, and 15 or higher is troublesome. 6 is fine. An hour passes. I'm not going to say uneventfully because it's just a horrible place to be. You have slaughtered bodies all around you. You can hear the wind whipping through the caverns. You hear moans coming from further in, but you do catch your breath.
25 plus 8 is 33? Yes.
Alright, back to
This is great. A fighter get everything back.
Yeah.
Fighters do get a lot back. They are short rest beasts.
Same with warlocks.
Me likey.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
All right. Quick 2-3 minute break.
Sure. Let's do it. Let's you know what? Let's make it a 5-minute break.
That works.
Yeah, alright.
Why? What's my health showing?
What's your health showing?
Yeah, because I mean, I'm maxed out, but it should be 30. I think my token is not linked.
Hang on here. Basic. 33 out of 34 is what it's showing.
That's right, but see, I'm looking at it. It says 25.
I am showing 33 out of 34. Maybe a refresh?
You know how refresh works with me.
It's a dangerous.
You know what? I just moved my token. It worked.
Oh,
Good.
okay. That's odd. Hi, kitty cat. All right. So I will take the opportunity to go grab myself a drink refill, and I will be back as well.
You okay?
Okay.
Dum 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 dum.
All right.
All right. So the party has made its way into a cavern filled with undead. Defeated a pile of skeletons and zombies. To the west, a twisting passage leads to a cracked and open area. They've found an hour or so to rest, but will they continue on? Will they be happy with their exploration and go somewhere else? I wonder which it will be.
During my hour, I actually do the bomb thing on my 2 arrows.
Okay.
After the hour, I'm moving over to here.
Fair enough. So, Thymos, as you keep an eye in that direction, throughout the hour you've seen shadows moving about, sounds of people bodies, corpses, drifting. It's taken a while and you didn't want to alert them, so you didn't move forward far enough. But now, as you scout the area in preparation for moving, you see that this cavern is star-shaped, fractures going off in each direction. Many clefts are in the walls. Only two across from you seem large enough to traverse. But between you and those exits, 3 zombies lurch around the area. Unlike the others, which were in advanced states of decay and nearly nude, these 3 are dressed. One is costumed like a large bear, thick fur draped over it and a big, twisted-looking head sat atop its shoulders. Another is dressed like a lady in a frilly dress with thick makeup caked on. The last is costumed like a jester with jingling bells on his collar and sleeves.
Oh, great. We have carnies up ahead.
Casey, did we find anything on the corpse?
You found a number of short bows, short swords, and arrows, but they are almost valueless. They're rusty, twisted. They certainly fire, but you wouldn't be caught dead using such equipment.
No coin?
No coin.
Well, let's go take care of the freak show.
Would you consider me having eyesight?
Your 60-foot dark vision?
No, so I don't. How can you see so far, Timo?
Warlock. One of my nice little Eldritch invocations allows me to see out to 120 feet in both normal darkness and magical darkness.
Dark gifts from dark gods.
Hey now, my patroness Saloon. She's not dark. She is
the moon goddess. She hangs out in the darkness.
As a way.
So is the ferret back?
Joe, you there?
Yep.
I heard you. Okay. Yep. So 3 zombies cavorting.
Possum.
In the
I'm a possum, I'll have you know.
He's an awesome possum.
And the rest have actually petted him. Good possum. Good possum. No stick. Good possum.
Anyhow, let us move forward. Purify
go.
these lands. Kill the carnies. Actually, I'm going to do a thing.
Okay. What's this thing?
I'm going to do a stealth.
Ooh, it's a stealthy thing. That's a pretty good stealth you got there.
Yeah.
I'll try for fun, and I fail miserably.
I shall shoot when I see it, and I got eyesight on it.
Okay, so let's go ahead and bring up that turn order. As I towel with my mouth full of bagel that I snagged during our break. Remove the turns here, clear them there.
Yeah, I'd say you could thread that needle.
Please add yourselves to the turn order.
And Himo did let loose a shot.
I'm going to ask you guys what order you're doing things in once we see what the turn order is here. Just a second.
I mean, my thing was stealth.
Wow, you are so slow. Alright. So, Thymos. You're going to be kicking it off. You are getting sneaky. How far are you moving with your sneakiness?
You know what? Sure. 10. Actually, that's right. 10. And I mean, it's all dark in here, correct? There's no torches or anything lighting things up?
Well, aside from Healy.
side from here. Yes.
Healy, you cannot see in the dark, correct?
I cannot.
So you are carrying light with you.
Yeah, I can always cast light on something, like my quarterstaff or something.
Oh, you tell.
That's right.
Either way, my point is if I move up 30 feet with that stealth, they should still not be able to see me.
You feel pretty confident they would not notice you.
Yep.
I cast light on my opposable thumb.
Okay.
So
I will
shining
move
on
up,
you towards your undercarriage. That's
and I am going to hold action.
Okay.
Basically, once Himo takes a shot,
Mm-hmm.
I will then. You know what? I haven't used this in a while. I'll Eldritch Blast whichever one he hits.
Okay. Fair enough. Healy.
All right.
Thymo has
Mhm.
slipped into the darkness and crept forward. You're fairly bright and beacony. Hymo's lining up a shot behind you. What are you doing?
Even though I'm bright and beacony, can I see up ahead? I'm just going to follow him.
Okay.
He's doing the smell thing.
So can I see these zombies now that I'm
Yes.
right behind? Okay. I'm just going to cast Sacred Flame on one of them.
Okay, which one?
Let's go for the pretty lady. Pretty lady zombie.
Pretty lady's in the middle. It's Bear,
Yeah.
Pretty Lady, Jester.
Okay. So DC 14 for 7.
DC 14 for 7. 7 is struck.
Okay.
Pretty lady
Radiant.
puts on her ugly face and does not look pleased with you.
Right.
Healy, any other actions?
No, I'm not going to burn my 1 second level spell I have left. That's leave that for healing.
Save that one. So, Himo. From downtown, with stealth, so you have advantage. What you shooting at?
Sure, and I'm the only one I see.
Good point. Go for it.
Done it.
Where'd it
Oh,
go?
you want to re-roll?
Wait. Where'd it go? Oh, sorry.
He
Missed
rolled
it.
an 18 for 18.
Oh, 18's a solid hit. 18 for 18, in fact.
And bonus action, retrieve my arrow.
Whoop. Thymos and Healy. An arrow whips over your shoulder, thwack, into a zombie. A second later, it sucks out, and like entrails and little dribbly bits rain past you as it returns to Himo.
Lovely. So that triggers
love
my
it.
Eldritch Blast.
You got it.
Oof.
That does not hit.
That's a triple
amazing.
7, man.
Hey, I wish I was playing the slots.
You jackpot, but nothing happens.
Nice.
Oh,
That is a
dear
consistent
God.
amount of number. But no. Can't give it credit. Himo. You know what, Thymos? What did happen? Was it the arrow with the blood? Did that throw you off?
I think the arrow with the blood might have thrown me off a little bit.
Okay.
It was like, wait, he did that with that now? Ah, you numbskull.
So as that with that did happen, the pretty lady, who's not quite so pretty, rushes forward, attempting to slam Thymos.
Nope.
She do not. The other zombies pile up behind, but cannot get to you. Thymos, what you doing?
Smacky smacky. Sorry, ugly lady. 16 damage.
16 damage is a lot for that ugly lady to handle. But she's fine. If you consider 1 hit point, but still standing fine. Thymos, any
That's
bonus
the beauty
action?
of zombies. Toll the Dead's not a bonus action, so no. Good.
Alright, Healy.
Healy is going to Sacred Flame the pretty lady.
No.
Sorry, Himo. One less lady for you to woo. There we go. Ooh, DC 14.
She is a beast.
Yeah.
What you implying?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
I think he's saying that you're a womanizer.
Bonus action, you could summon your spiritual weapon if you chose. Would you like to?
No, I probably need that for healing.
Alrighty.
Yep.
Himo. Wow, Himo. Just wow.
The one in the middle.
Yep, pretty lady.
So you gotta take 10 off that.
That's alright. That's 22 damage, which makes her DC to survive a 27, which means she is dead. Well struck.
Bonus action, retrieve my arrow.
Oh yeah, that's just a mess. Thymos, yeah.
Yeah, it's great. I like it.
Hold on. Okay, yeah, I'm good.
Okay. With that, the bear steps forward, attempts to slam.
Nope.
A bear? There's a bear?
It's a zombie dressed as a bear.
We boys.
Thank you, Joe.
Anytime. That's what I'm here for.
Other zombie just can't. He's gonna try and squeeze his way around this rock, but nope.
Is it a bear or an owl bear?
It is a bear. It's a zombie.
Bear.
It's a zombie bear. Thymos. Zombie tried to climb up the wall at you, but couldn't manage it. What are you doing?
Alright, Winnie the Pooh. Time to die. 16 for 9?
It doesn't know the reference, but 9, 5 is 14. It's alive.
It's okay.
Still standing and growling. It's very scary. Healy.
Healy try to finish him off.
Alright.
DC 14. Come on.
Oh, that bear
Boom.
can't dance. They told me
I
you were a
think
dancing
Kremlin's
bear.
going to need a new pet.
Who's your Christopher Robinson now?
Himo.
Boom.
Shooting on the angle, 17 is going to hit. 19 is a lot, but doesn't even put it down.
Bonus action, retrieve the arrow.
Oh, squishy stuff happens. That's the dead zombie. That's the living zombie. Living zombie rushes forward. The jester bells a swinging. No.
And they
Thymos,
keep on ring ding 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 ding.
Wow. All sorts of musical numbers happening.
I know, right?
And
Let's
11 to the zombie makes this a 16 to pass.
off with its head.
You tolled the
The
bell.
king was not pleased with your performance.
Wow. Nobility not feeling the jester today. And with that, the trio falls, leaving you with the option to move further to the north or continue on to the southwest.
I'm gonna search them.
You find a bear costume, a noblewoman's costume and costume jewelry, and a jester's outfit, all of which are a bit bloody and nasty.
I'm gonna suggest to Ailey to wear the bear costume.
Actually, I was going to wear the jester outfit. So when people ask me if I'm a clown, I can say, do I look like a clown to you?
I like it. Do that.
Okay. Healy, you're putting on a
No, I'm not putting... I'm just going to take it. I'm going to clean it up first.
Okay.
I'm not an animal.
Okay.
Even though
I say we go down.
I still want to know what I see.
You see... Oh my god, you see forever.
Yes, I do!
You see for miles and miles. Okay.
Hey. Are those chests?
Those do look like chests. So, you're like sort of leaning from one side, you press your head up against the wall, you lean to the other side and press your head up against the wall, you're like, Alright, I kind of see an open area, and there's 2 squarish things. They could be tables or chests or maybe stone things. And it's not so much that you can't see that far, it's just not a super straight line.
Yeah. And I can't reasonably do the same thing on the South Pass.
South Pass hits a bend. So
Yeah.
you can see to about there without heading down that way.
Am I able to pick up any movement up in this north area?
You do not detect any movement up in that area.
Okay, so let's head up there real quick. It appears to be a dead end.
Can I search
Should
the
be easy to
other
come back.
half crack, see if there's anything in that room?
Which way?
Like the cracks everywhere that are not.
They look like natural fractures, like this area had held water and then the fissures went off from there. The only things of note are the fake finery that the lady had on her, as well as his jester costume, and what was probably just a dead bear draped over a dead person. I don't think either of those have much value to you. But you get the impression that these are not random or naturally occurring undead. They've been placed in these positions, so most likely anything of value was taken from them and held by whoever put them there.
Yes, well, maybe we will find out what that is at the pathway.
So, you do move a little bit further down the way, and yes, at the end of the hallway, you are now able to see 2 iron chests, which... where is it? That's the loudest keyboard.
What's that?
Exactly that, yes. Yes, a small circular room, 2 large iron chests in the floor. Healy, Deimos,
Yo.
would you both be so kind as to roll me a DC 10 dexterity saving throw?
Sure.
No.
Guidance? No. Oh.
Deimos, you take 6 points of damage. Healy, you take 3. As from the western wall, from a small crack, you hear, "You dare to pitch yourselves against the Lord of Lance Rock? Death is your reward." Click, and then rocks fall from above. Nobody dies, though. You hear the pitter-patter of little footsteps running away. Gazing at the small crack in the stone, you could see if you were to press your face right up against it, you might be able to see just through to the other side, but the rock quickly thickens on either side. Someone must have been watching and waiting there for you.
That is okay. Rocks hurt, but sticks and stones may break my bones, but saloon forever guides.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
That's very nice. I like that. Please put inspiration back on your sheet.
Yes.
Banging.
So, I'm going to kick at one of these chests.
It is an iron chest. How hard are you kicking?
Just gently, trying to see if it's, like, securely, like, in place or if they're empty.
You give it a quick toe, and you're able to shift it. They do not appear to be filled. Just 2 empty iron chests.
I'm going to go ahead and try to open them anyhow.
Sure. They open up. They're well made. If you're in the market for iron chest, you are in luck.
And they are both empty? Confirmed?
They are both empty, confirmed.
Okay. Well, we'll come back for these once we're done killing this so-called lord. He obviously dabbles in necromancy, and that is not good. So, yeah, let's go ahead and move back into the main room.
Okay. Give me a quick perception check as you do so.
Sure, have a 20.
That's a big perception check.
Me too, or just
yes, everybody, all 3.
me?
I'd say that's probably still good enough.
Yeah.
Himo.
Sure.
Hey, there we go.
Wow, you guys are all killing it. As you are playing with the chests and making ready to move away, you realize that pitter-patter of little feet sounded a little fake. And waha, someone, it seems, is going to attempt to spring an ambush at you through that peephole. You have the opportunity to just walk away or try and fight through a 1-inch fissure in stone. What are you guys
doing?
Can I
see him?
You cannot yet.
Like if I peek through?
You would have to press your eye up to it, yes.
Okay, yeah, screw that. I'm not getting my eye gouged out. I was going to see if I could
don't want to look like a pirate?
down it.
You could be a pirate. So, yes.
Himo,
the people...
you should put an arrow down that hole.
And with that, once more, you hear the pitter-patter of little feet running away.
Sure, I can do that.
That one sound real?
That one sounds a little more real.
Let me try it. Let me throw an arrow. I can fetch it anyway.
Sure, go ahead and give me an attack roll. You kill the hell out of that hole. You do not hear any cries of pain from the other side, so you doubt that whatever was over there is still in the way.
Retrieving bonus action.
You?
Nothing in there. And I look at my arrow. Is there any blood on it?
There is not.
Okay.
Let us move around then.
All right.
Yeah,
So
let's go.
So 30 feet to here. And at this point, I am going to be looking for traps again.
Sure can.
And we're going to take nice and let's do that investigation. Everything appears to be fine. Everything is good. Let us move on.
Oh, what could go wrong?
Now, what do I specialize?
Let's start revealing some stuff.
Do I see? Specialize. Ooh, good enough.
That looks like a fun room.
Well, looks like a fantastic room. Let's go see what's in it.
All right, let's talk about what's in it. Death awaits you. The passage that you are walking through opens into an enormous cavern illuminated by several guttering torches set in sconces on the walls. The floor is uneven, and the ceiling is 40 feet up. Dimos, don't move too far ahead.
Nope, I'm stopping right there.
You're good. 3 flat boulders near the passage serve as tables for human corpses. Severed body parts sit in baskets by the corpses, covered in dry gore. A figure in a dark hood stands by the table, its back to you. Matted hair juts from the hood, and the figure holds a bone needle threaded with dark cord in its hand as it stitches the bodies together. Farther to the west, a stone stair climbs the north wall, ending near the ceiling. A stone slab, like a counter, juts from the wall across the room. From the base of the stairs, it holds saws, knives, and other tools. 4 skeletons stand beyond this tool bench, guarding a wide passage that exits way up here.
Again. Guys, I'm falling asleep.
Oh no!
One more encounter, Dave.
Okay, I'm gonna try, but if you hear me snoring, then you know why.
We'll see how we do here.
So you said there was a guy here that was stitching things up, right?
There is a guy here. Where's my guy? There's my guy. Excuse me a second. Come here, guy. As you draw closer, you realize this guy is no guy. He's another of the undead.
Zombos.
Yeah, well, he's going to die all this.
And as you begin to get a little bit aggressive, several of those body parts, even though they are not yet stitched together, start to move. Further to the north, you can see a man hiding behind that low table. Skeletons further beyond him. Let's go ahead and bring up that initiative turn order. We'll see if we can get through this before Dave passes out on us. Please go ahead and add yourselves to the turn order.
Oof. So, Dave, you ended up clicking yours twice. Yours is a 19.
This is good.
Sorry, Healy.
It's okay.
The one that's hiding behind the chair, can I see it? Is he half covered, Abdil, or?
He has 3/4 cover at the moment. He is just peeking over the top.
It doesn't matter. You still ignore 3/4 cover.
Oh yeah, you are a shooter. You shoot.
Take him down.
And I'm exactly 150 feet, which is wonderful.
It doesn't matter. Long range doesn't impose disadvantage for you either.
It's so broken.
Welcome to Sin with her Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Alright, come on up here.
And her dark gifts.
Dark gifts.
Too soon.
She was pure evil.
Actually, she was chaotic neutral.
Pure evil.
Maybe at the end she might have been evil, but
she got a little twisted.
that's just an alignment. She was still going to kill Strahd.
Just for all the people that listened to us before.
That's right. All three of you in the Twitch chat.
This is how we teased him before we died.
Right. OG Strahd crew.
With those weird echoes coming through the cavern, calling out the name of someone long ago and far away, perhaps, Thymos, a number of claws scattered about the table, a zombie holding thread, a man crouched behind another table to the north, and then 4 skeletons making their way in your direction. What are you up to?
Making my way downtown, getting fat. Anyhow, I'm going to attack this severed hand in front of me.
Not the severed hand.
18 for 13.
18 is a lot. 13 is a lot more than it has. It
Good.
is done in.
That's not the one I wanted. Hold on. I was here.
Mm-hmm.
Go here. And... yeah, sure. I'll go 30 to there. Avoid that middle hand.
You avoided the middle hand. Yes, okay.
Yes.
That's going to bring up the first of the claws. The claw. The claw. Leaps towards Himo's face. Himo, I don't think a 9 gets you. Himo, what would you like to do?
Shoot.
Shoot. Claws right in your face.
No, I'm shooting the one that's hidden behind
Okay.
the human at the end there.
Orioth, the Lord of Lance Rock. You may shoot for him. You will have disadvantage since there is a claw right next to you.
Okay, then I'm gonna attack that. Jesus, you're ruining my plans.
Well, he doesn't want to get hurt. Oh, what sorry. Did not mean to click that. Yes, you certainly may attack the claw right next to you.
Which magically has mage armor.
It does not magically have mage armor. Whoa, it's magically very dead. Himo, you have killed the claw.
You do have your action surge back.
Action surge.
Action surge. Ooh,
I like it a lot.
19's a really good shot.
To the Lord of whatever in the back
damage.
there.
No likey. That hits him hard. You would say maybe another one and a smidge would do him in, but for the moment he's alive.
Right away after the arrow stops, it's recalled during my bonus action.
It squishes out from him. That brings up the first of the skeletons, which move forward. Skeleton is now 10 away, which I believe is long range for a short bow.
I do believe you are correct. I think it's 90.
8320. So, with disadvantage, shooting at Thymos.
That'll still
21.
Let's see. I still got a lot until the beginning of my next turn. I'll shield 2 as a reaction.
All right, shield comes up and denies him his shot. That brings up the great Lord of Lance Rock. The great Lord of Lance Rock does not look at all pleased.
Necromancer-ish type, so wizard.
Thymos, you are within range. He casts. Please make a wisdom saving throw.
Little do you know, I am good at wisdom saving throws, but not good enough.
But not good enough. You must make a melee attack against a creature other than itself on a creature that it chooses.
And that is before moving.
Before moving, correct.
And if you choose no creature, if none are within my reach.
And with that, Oriath drops prone, disappearing from sight for the moment. Skeleotone. Oh yeah, Skeleotone. There you are. Come on down the road. Firing, short bow, Thymos. Disadvantage,
Nope.
no. Crawling claw.
Gotta be the 24 anyhow.
Gotta be the 24. Crawling claw. Leaps. Upon Thymos. Clawing with advantage. No. Zombie. Screw you guys. I'm going down here. Can't go down there. Too far. Standard attack. No. Skeleotone. I'm gonna repeat the shot. No! Thymos, your armor class is ridiculous. Crawling claw.
There is one thing that I'm good at, and that is to be tanking attacks.
Advantage attack. No! Skeleotone. Thymos. Why don't they learn? Claw and claw. $21 is not gonna do.
Nope.
Healy. What you doing, Healy?
All right, here's what I'm getting to the mix. And Sacred Flame. Do it works. Damn it. Okay. Damage. DC 14.
Zombie, you're at?
For zombie. Zombie.
Zombie dance. Dance.
Ooh.
No.
Take that 8. Radiant.
Takes the 8. You got it. Healy, anything else?
No bonus action. Do I? I see that Fineless is acting a little weird, right? He has a crown, I guess, now on his head.
He is looking a little weird at the moment.
All right. I don't think Healy's processing this properly, but he's going to stay here anyway.
All right. The Crown of Madness insists that Thymos attack the Crawling Claw to the west.
Okay. Then I will attack the Crawling Claw to the west. And I'm assuming it dies.
12 does. It does die.
And at the end of my turn, I get to remake that wisdom save.
At the end of your turn.
Because
You
I'm
do.
12 enough?
A 12. Whoop. Where am I at?
Cough. Inspiration cough.
I'm not burning it.
Cough, inspiration, cough. No. 12 is not enough.
Okay.
All right. Thymos, any movement for you?
That's right. I have to use my action before moving. You know what? Since I used my action, and nah, I'll stand. I'm not going to move.
You got it. Himo, still awake?
Yep.
All right.
Barely, but I'm still awake.
Shoot, boy.
Who
Does
you aiming
15
for?
hit? Same as before?
No, it does not.
The Lord of A-Hole.
That
He is
a
prone
miss.
and out of
He's prone. You can't see him anyway.
Well, you could still take the shot. You know where he is, but that is a miss. You would have disadvantage, but that would miss him either way. Himo, bonus action don't have any. So,
Yeah, they do.
oh, retrieve your arrow. Yep,
Yes.
excuse me. Skeletons, seeing that Deimos is a bit of a tank, start shooting for Himo. As they march forward, where'd you go, skeleton?
Jesus, he has a range of 600 feet at normal attack. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just a bastard.
And I thought my 240 was good with Spell Sniper.
All right.
Well, I don't have my armor class.
Talking about you got AC
What's
15.
up? Himo! There are magic missiles coming toward you.
Except he would have to drop the Crown of Madness in order to do so.
Why?
On each subsequent turn, he has to use his action to maintain it. Last paragraph.
Oh, good point. Wow, I did not see that one. Thank you, sir. So, what will he do, if anything? You know what? He is going to drop it because that did not seem like it was helping him out much. He will fire off the magic missile. Hi, Mo. Magic missile coming at you.
Oof. that 13
points of
points.
damage.
Does Himo have the shield spell?
I don't know. Skeletons come in marching forward, shooting at Himo. 17 or 9, no. Claws. Deimos
David?
claws.
You still with us, David?
No. Zombie.
Yes.
There you go.
Okay.
Zombie.
Do you have the
Do-
shield spell?
No, I'm doing my best, trying to waking up, staying up, but
All
You
right.
know what? How about we do this? David, rather than kill you, let's put the pause on it here.
Okay.
We'll leave it exactly as is. And
Okay.
we'll pick up with the dramatic conclusion early part of next week's session. And that'll give us time to wrap this one up. And then you guys can meet up with the rest of the party, most likely on your way out of the cave or finishing the exploration.
so I'm guessing I'm losing 4 piercing damage.
So,
No, 13 from magic
13 from
missile.
a magic missile. So 13 from magic missile, and then we'll pause it there, and we'll leave it as is, and pick back up next week with possibly the rest of the party rushing in for reinforcements, or possibly not. We'll see how it goes.
Well,
Cool,
Yeah.
cool. Dave, thanks for
Cool,
sticking
cool.
in.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dave.
Thanks for joining us. It was great to have you back.
Absolutely.
I hope that everything
nice
was okay with Wiz, since he said that he was.
Yeah, we'll figure out where
Should have been
everybody
here.
is.
Yeah.
All right, so I will kick down the stream here. Stream is a stopping.